Where's the girls?
All right. Hello, all.
Had him a little trapped up.
I gotta tell you, this is
Sean
work
kicked
for me.
it.
I need a heads
Kicked at the ball and made it end scratch.
I got no shot.
Ball count we're not really sure of, but it seems like Sylver is in control this game though.
Where's he? I don't know. Yeah, he's going to move that ball away and try to bump. What's that? The 9 and the 10. He's going to cross that over.
Yeah, and there's two ways
Yeah.
like he did. He could
Oh,
go into
that's
the
good.
stack. He could go into the stack, and he's hoping to trap him in the stack.
Yep.
But it just like kind of fanned off it and went up table.
It's also a free shot. I mean,
But the other
why not?
option is inside English and go straight up table. But he thought going into the stack was better, and I agree with that.
Oh my goodness, he came
Wow.
up short.
You know what? I'm certainly not faulting what he chose. I may have done the inside English and run up table.
Yeah. But
I think that's a preference thing.
yeah, I like going in the stack because you can trap him up. You can get something really good off of it. Meanwhile, Sean hit a really good shot there. Silver just kind of lagged it up table. Got a little
Yeah.
nick off an object ball and got up table.
Sean's going to try to shoot that 7, get it out of there, and stick the cue ball behind the 6-13. Is that right? Is that what he's looking at?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do the ball count here. We got 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like a full rack. Is it a full?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's a full rack. I swear that's a full rack.
Yeah. So I think maybe they had to post up a ball or two.
What is this? Okay, trying to push things. Oh, had a good line on that ball. That's a great shot. I didn't realize those were tied up in that direction.
Yeah. All right, you call me. And officially, Sean's got control of the table.
Yeah.
Like Silver's is stuck on defense.
Where's Brooke running off to? There you go. Are you commentating? Get her a mic. Are you commentating or what?
She's having mics for spoken.
I'm not really
Brooke, get
sure
a
what
mic.
Silver's got as options here because
I'll watch the stream while we
the up table
Well-
is
Get a mic.
Don't sell out. That's the. But at the same time, even if you leave a shot on that ball
Right.
by Morgan's
It's
pocket,
hard to
it's
get
tough to
shaped,
get
yeah.
over there, right?
yeah.
Nobody
He has a
think
wall of
Silver's
balls.
one
A bank
six
towards
of us,
his
she
pocket.
knows one pocket better than all of us. Give her a mic.
I like this shot. I think if he would have hit that maybe a little harder
Everyone
and
shot it
froze
right.
up on the one
She's the
ball,
best
that
at
would have
matching
been a
up.
great shot.
She's there for greatest.
That's my homie. You don't know.
Oh, yeah.
He said, no, I'm gonna come back.
Well, I just banked that 7 out of there.
And pinch in between the 13
If you
and
can
6.
cinch it, if you can cinch that 7 a little to go 2 rails into the top of the stack, that'd be great. Just to spread a couple more balls over there.
Yeah, but how about if you put the cue ball on the 13 and in the 6 ball there?
Absolutely.
Like if you could just wedge right in there.
There's no game.
And he doesn't have to be on top of them, just behind them, because of course they don't go and they don't work in any good way.
People tell me I play good. Yeah.
That's probably the best you can do with that, isn't it? I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it a little off angle, and I'm gonna try and wiggle my cue ball like right in there.
Yeah, you're
Just
right.
nuzzle up in
That's the
there.
best way to do it. You're right.
Dan, can you wiggle your cue ball?
I can at times.
All right, Silver is looking to take an intentional foul here.
They're playing what? 150 is.
Hopefully not giving up a free shot.
No. Well, and give up that bank at the top of the table. Yeah, you got to shoot that bank, right?
I love the bank right here.
There's nothing open below, so
Yeah, the bank is really a good shot.
Jay-
He's not looking at it, which sucks
Yeah.
because the 13-6 obviously doesn't go. The one ball doesn't go. If you bank at it, you got nothing to lose. Like if you don't shoot at that, you're sleeping.
absolutely. What's he? No, I'm gonna. And
is
frankly, if
Sean
you
Morgan.
lightly overbank the 11, try to send it to the rail above the pocket, the 10 might put it in for you.
Yeah,
And he must have something good here.
I love that bank up.
He's going to shoot the 5th. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Good shot also.
All right.
But
Well,
I think he had a ton of upside by just going for the bank.
So bank the 9.
yeah, we don't have the angle to see how those balls were arranged. So
Send this 5 up table. Y'all don't know.
Look at you. Where's the AZ ring? Did you say?
It's right here.
I think
The
Sylver
AZ ring? What's that about? You
looks
said
like
we're going
Sylver might be able to get out of this
There's no
situation.
action in the AZ room, homie.
Looks like he
How
can
you
get past the
doing?
9 ball there and with a bunch of English and spin into that backside.
I was like, how you doing, Richard?
Oh no,
no,
no.
he's trying to fire his way through it. Yeah,
That's
He,
gonna get
he
you
hit a
broke.
good shot.
he did, but he's left it open.
That's gonna get you broke.
I think that 15 still works. Yeah. It's-
You're gonna bank that 8 ball and fucking fire it in. Take some of that, bitches.
Oh, you don't think you can fan that 15 in? Or? Interesting.
He didn't even look at that as an
I
option.
don't think so. Yeah.
Bam. Oh, let's take some of that silver.
Well, I'm so sorry, bro.
Maybe it's silver.
You might be in this game. You think
That's all I'm talking.
Yeah, he's got some trouble here. He's
I
gonna,
get- I
yep,
get-
he's going to clear those balls nice and get lucky with a roll. There it is.
I think he played
Yeah.
that.
Just playing to clear them and
Wow.
having to get lucky.
When the screen freezed up, at one point in time, Sylver owed 3.
Is it freezed or frozed?
Yeah.
Just checking.
It's frozen, like freshly squozen.
That's why I said how I drunk. Listen to these guys.
Oh, what? Oh, come on.
Fuck that guy up.
This is a tough. This is a really tough shot, though.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
I don't think if he goes for it, I don't think he's got anything to lose. But it's still a tough shot.
You kind of got to pop it a little bit to make sure it gets above that 7, the 7 and whichever ball that is, the 15 or something like that. You got to give it a little bit of a punch
Yeah.
to get there.
But there is reward. I mean,
No chance, bud.
If you get down there for the 9, that'd be great. Good shot.
yeah,
Yep.
I favor it. I
Yep.
make
That's
that.
beautiful. Hit it right on the money. That's fantastic. Now he's going to shoot the 9, and he's got to shoot this hard enough to get that 6 out of the way because he wants to shoot the 14 next.
There is a clever little shot here. There's a 2-railer on the 13, and you just shoot and stop, freeze the cue
Oh, that's
ball
true.
on the 6.
Well,
You
that's a
got this
good
big
shot.
wall
yeah.
to buffer everything.
Oh no. Oh no. He caught the
Yeah. I
he
think
caught the ball above the 9 first.
In retrospect, I think that 13 ball. This guy, I've noticed on a couple occasions shoots the first thing that he looks at,
You're right. You're right. He has done that a few times.
like that bank up table and that 2-railer on the 13.
And another cardinal rule of one
I swear
pocket.
to God, I don't have a
Find multiple options before you ever make a choice. It doesn't matter how obvious it seems. Ask yourself, is there something else?
Right. Yeah, no, one pocket's a tough game to freewheel on.
I had a booth in like since 2009.
If you're stealing, it works. You know, you can freewheel. Now right there, Sylver got away with one.
And yeah. And before those on the chat get all crazy, no, Scott Frost does not freewheel at one pocket. He knows his game inside and out. He knows exactly what he's
shoots the
after.
right shots.
Yeah.
He's aggressive, yeah. Hey, right here, you can bank the 5 ball if you protect the 9 ball. If you can put the cue ball in the way where he at least has to shoot a combo. on
Oh,
the
absolutely.
9 ball.
Yeah,
But if you
that's a good
make
shot.
If you make it, there's the gain of you can make like 5 balls.
Yep.
If you shoot this and maybe roll up a little bit or
Just roll up a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak up.
do what you can to protect the 9 ball. But I think this is almost a free shot.
No, you're right. That is kind of a free shot.
Yeah,
a good way to go.
If you can take care of Whitey.
And running all the way up table isn't a good idea. Oh, see, now he's running all the way up table. Because if you make that ball, now you're shooting from all the way up table.
Right. I'm shooting that for the make. He left Sylver a wide open shot and then the bank on the 5, or I think it's a 5-ball he just put near his pocket.
Yeah, he gave him a window on the 9, didn't he?
It went from what could have been a great shot to almost a game-losing sellout shot.
Never a good transition to make.
You want to have control. So I don't know why he hit it that hard. That just didn't make sense to me.
Did he have to curve it around that ball in the middle of the table a little bit?
No, that was a straight-in shot.
All right. Now he gave away this bank. You can spin this. You can spin this and run into 6.
You know, from what I've
Or just go above them, it's
witnessed,
free
this has
bank.
been high-level one-pocket player playing because I've seen Sylver make some mild mistakes, and I've seen Sean make some mild mistakes, and both are giving the opponent some options, you know, and some opportunities that lock down one pocket. You know, if you're playing good one pocket, you just have you're squeezing your opponent's nuts the whole time.
That's true.
Until you got submission. A lot of English.
I don't really. Okay. He wound up good on that. He could have wound up very bad.
Well, how about banking this 5-ball and just your target is to bump that stripe right there.
Can he get to it if he banks that?
Yeah,
I think he can.
Yeah, I think
all right.
he might be able to. But if you bump that, you're safe.
The stripe nearest the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it may be the 14 ball, but regardless, you know, I think if you can even just, you know, hit that, if you can hit that thick, it's a free shot.
I like shooting the 1, but that's just me.
Shooting the 1 ball. All right. I'm gonna concur, just because I don't know how to respond.
This is, yeah, I think you're right about that. I think you try to spin that ball back. I don't think there's anything to lose. Oh.
Just a simple defense there.
All right. Well, if you're unsure about what you're doing, that's the way to go. Absolutely.
Well, there's 11 balls on the table, so I don't have a real good gauge on what the ball count is. Let's say it's 2-2. I think, you know, if you don't know what to do, pushing balls up table is an okay idea, you know. Like, I'm always trying to angle shoot things to where I can get control, and just pushing up table game it.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
not a huge fan of that, you know. I'm always trying to do something where I put a little heat on my opponent.
Absolutely. I mean, Ronnie Allen introduced the modern version of one pocket, which is a high offense game, and numerous players, Reyes, Parika, Frost.
Yeah, and then for a little
they've
moment,
refined that
for a
to a
moment
high
in time.
degree.
Corey came into the game, and he didn't know anything about one pocket, but he just had all offense, and he was really confident. So he played hyper offense, and actually was effective with it. But then, you know, that just, you know, it skewed it towards offense, you know.
Yeah.
If you can do things and keep on pushing towards your pocket, good things can happen. Because there's no better defense than a good offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Whoa.
That's a nice shot here.
Very
good shot.
As a friend of mine, Trace Kane from Arizona, likes to say that any great pool player is a master of the prime directive, which is putting balls into the hole. So you can be as great at defense as you like, but ultimately you have to know the prime directive.
Yeah, I hear you. It's hard to not hear you. Boy. Okay, just watch.
That's a pretty aggressive shot he's going for here. think he's trying to get his cue ball all the way back down to the end rail when he shoots this.
That should be.
Ripped
Whoa.
it in.
Oh, no, he's coming down
cue
to
ball's
look
all the
at
way
that.
down to the end rail.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're right. I was going to disagree with that for a second. You're absolutely correct.
That was clever, though,
It's a beautiful shot.
and well executed.
Yeah.
You know, just because I call it out doesn't mean I was able to get up there and make it. You know, he did a great job of
Yes,
finding the shot and making it.
But the beauty of being in the booth is that
Yeah.
that's not your responsibility.
Yeah. Fortunately. But he's trying to clear that ball and maybe swing it
run it
towards
over
his
there.
pocket. And
Good
it
job.
looked like he caught
Yeah.
a couple of tits and then it went over, which I don't think that's how he planned it, but it worked.
And that's a beautiful defense.
Should I sit right now?
Any of your railbirds watching this? Do anybody know the exact count of this game? Because
I'm getting
I
there.
think
I'm a
Sylver's
pro
got 4 and
Not bad.
Sean's got 2, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it?
I felt it.
See if anybody's been watching it closely enough to give me a little feedback. 4-2.
That's hard.
Sunny 10 says.
It's hard.
That's not good.
That's a woman, right?
Yeah, it's too bad that
See?
he made that ball. He wasn't trying to. Leave Sylver an option.
Every day. Every day. I'm on my Bowflex. Every day. For real. For real. I have I'm not really sure which one it is.
Lagged that up pretty nice. Didn't get all the way to the pocket, but that was a pretty good shot.
Well, ultimately, he may have a line on that 6 to clear it, but I think I go ahead and try to cut that 12. Just make something happen. You know, he's stuck in the match. He's stuck for racks. He's got to start relying more on. He's got to start relying more at firing in the pocket because Sylver's out moving him. So
I can squat probably right at about 175. My 120 with my thigh. See that? Yeah, I work out
You know, it's
every
kind of
day.
sad the people that are watching this thing. They're more chimed into the girl talking about her Bowflex workout than the actual.
You don't believe me?
Actually,
I
no,
work
her
out.
sweat.
I wasn't going to mention it,
It's really,
but there it
it's
is.
really bad. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
come on, guys. We're
I'm,
here to
I'm
make
gonna,
it cool.
I'm gonna give her my headset here.
But you see my quads?
So
Check
bad.
my quad out.
Yeah, you got nice quads there.
See that quad?
Those are beautiful quads you got going on there.
Can we get her on the camera or something?
Seriously. I don't look like I'm built like that under these clouds.
The
I
people
have a six-pack.
the people on the feedback here are more interested in your quads than the match.
Huh? You'd probably be asked to or
Yeah. If we had a camera, if we could zoom in right now, that'd be a beautiful thing.
Walk around the room a little.
Hey,
Hold on.
hey, they're on timeout. Go in there and show them your quads. Nobody's doing anything, so zip in there. We got.
Lordy.
Get the quad cam out.
Oh, Lord, get the quad cam out. There it is.
See, yeah.
You're good. You're good. Sorry. No, turn around. Turn around.
Show you my quad muscle.
Yeah. No, over. Go to the side. We can't see. Yeah. There you go. Oh.
Right there.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
No. Yeah, there you go. Good. You're good.
yep.
All right, let's see the quads.
All right.
Very nice.
Did she show up?
That's very nice. Yes. How about that 6-pack?
Yep.
Let's see the 6-pack.
I can't. I got these stupid leggings on.
Ah. All right.
I feel like I'm like Howard Stern right now. What happened here? We were just watching pool, and then all of a sudden we went all Howard Stern here. Hey, can you get naked for us? You were talking about bikini earlier.
Your 6-packs. We'll flash
Yeah.
it up for our viewers.
But I've got it on it's on my phone.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Can we transfer this phone image to the stream? Is what I want to know.
There it is.
Because I don't want to be selfish.
I just show you my ass pictures the best.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
This is you?
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
That's pretty
Hold the
impressive.
applause.
All right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right there.
Working her fitness.
Mm-hmm.
57 pounds gone in less than 2 years.
Very nice.
Wow.
This is
Thank
definitely
you.
Howard Stern time.
All right, so we're
hang out here, don't we?
Yeah.
all right, so we're back to the match.
I got a picture of 'em.
Wait, what game is this?
Yeah,
Three
we're
kids,
playing one
too.
pocket. I know that.
Just thought I'd throw that in there. 3 kids. 3 kids. It does mean something.
What?
Check it out.
3 kids? Wow,
Holy
it's very
yeah.
impressive. Yeah.
See, check it out. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, that's nice.
All right, Sylver's got to fan this ball and just run up table and not worry about anything. There's nothing too offensive to do here.
There's Mavs.
Whoa, baby. Nice.
Wow.
And then
Girls
my legs are
working it.
wrapped around this every night. Check this out. Right?
It's a workout, you know.
Right? They said they went from pool to Howard Stern in like 30 seconds flat.
I don't learn a lot in there, those guys.
No, but seriously,
That's
I
more
would
like
show you,
chest
but these
than
stupid leggings are awful. I mean, you can see my ass, but you can't see my abs. They're stupid. They come up too high. The bikini would be better.
Mm-hmm.
I work out every day for at least an hour.
Well, until you come and bring the bikini down.
I have the email to the little, what's his name?
Yeah, until you bring the bikini down, we can't really commentate on this.
Do you need me to go
It's all
get it?
hearsay.
Yeah.
Do you need me to go get it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need something to work
They need
with.
the bikini. He doesn't care.
But the people watching,
I've done
they
modeling
care.
for you guys. Reaper Fight Year out of Louisville. They do MMA stuff. I model for them. Larry Elmore,
We
fantasy
can't.
artist.
Yeah, we can't really speak in a professional way.
I have to go get my bathing suit.
And
That's like free advertisement. You're not allowed to do that.
How long do I
exactly,
have to get my bathing suit?
exactly. I mean, how are we supposed to know?
We're going to be here for a while. If
Yeah.
you bring a bathing suit down,
Yeah,
Not
it's on.
How long
yeah.
is this
Go for
gonna
it.
be streaming?
We can take a timeout in between games.
Come on, Sylver. He said,
Yeah. It's on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sylver, you want me to put my bathing suit on?
Yeah, of course.
He said, show up.
Of
I need to
course.
wear my bathing suit.
Showa Ochoa.
It's that way. Hello. That way.
Honestly, you should be proud. You should be proud. This is like a reward to yourself
Really?
to show off what your achievement.
You've been working at it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Pretty darn good.
Absolutely.
57. I lost almost
You
70.
left off that. What's wrong with you, man?
I lost almost 70, but I put some back on because I looked really too thin.
Yeah.
My neck and my chest.
Gotta look healthy.
You don't want to get anorexic.
My cheeks were too.
Sunken.
Yeah, don't want to be too thin in the
Go,
chest.
go grab the
I
bathing
got
suit.
down to 107.
Come on back.
Yeah.
So I had to put like 15 pounds back on.
Sweet. That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people try and get back to the weight that they were when they were
Huh?
20. That's not
Every
right.
day.
That doesn't look good. when you're older.
No, that's true. It
I
doesn't.
do my Zumba, which does, it's Latin dance, where you do like your lunges.
Do some backward leg lifts.
I have back muscle.
I said do a backwards leg lift. Yeah.
I have it.
Hold it. Toe point. Where's the toe point? There.
I got it.
So do it to that.
He's my new trainer, man. That's it. That's it. I got a new trainer. Trainer's in the house. How you doing?
You got a little sloppy there.
Y'all need to hire me.
Well, you go get your bathing suit and we'll talk.
Yeah.
Right?
All right?
You want me to go put my bathing suit on?
Yeah, I don't even miss it.
I have a Playboy bunny outfit. It's pink and black, but I probably need to say that to my husband.
He won't get married.
He don't care.
He already gave you the okay.
He doesn't care.
I
Yeah.
like to get started. Get the maid out.
He doesn't care. I don't have a maid outfit. Not with me. I have the Playboy bunny outfit, which is pink and black, and then I have my blue and white bathing suit.
If he don't care, go get it.
I'm waiting on him. He's gonna escort
I agree
me.
with John,
Speaking of
21
money,
to
I'm a
58,
celebrity
8.
now. What the hell? I mean,
Does it-
seriously.
Does the Playboy Bunny outfit have a top? Because if it does, we're not interested.
It's little cheeky panties.
All right.
Little white legs.
Well, Silver's got a wide open out.
And the bathing suit is like Kentucky blue and white.
And what does he need? 5, 4? What's he got?
Get out my camera.
I think
One, two,
I think he needed 4.
I have a nice.
I think he has to play shape
Well-
on this 5 ball, and it's game over.
Yeah, and if it's not, I play up there for the 14 instead of the 1.
Clothes on, I've made a lot of money not being shot.
Well, if our scorekeeping is correct, which I'll be shocked if it is, this is case ball.
Yeah, I thought he needed 2.
Well, all right.
Oh, he's
Wow,
going
he
in
got-
a drink.
How bad of a roll is that?
That's pretty awful. He hit that ball great,
Wow.
and yeah. Oh, that's too bad.
He gets a drink, I get a bathing suit.
Up
We're
come
all
2
good.
balls, absolutely.
So now he needs 3. Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
Needs 3.
Now, how are you going to announce this exactly when I go in there in the middle of the pool table in the bathing suit?
Yeah, you tell us.
I don't
Just
know.
get ready and we'll work it.
Be the scorecard.
We'll make it happen.
But I don't have a scorecard.
I don't think anybody's gonna care.
Well,
Not at this point.
Yeah, we've got crayons. We'll make it happen.
With the pool ball camera.
you know what? Somebody give me a pen and a piece of paper.
Yeah. Wow. Almost made that ball clicking off that. I think she's shy.
I like a shy girl.
Boy. Silver looks like he's got a bank at his pocket. He was playing it pretty aggressive. And
Yeah,
it looked
that's
like
not
it was,
bad.
It looked like it was heading.
I like that.
Looked like it was heading. He kind of got a bad roll with it, getting a little
I
obstruction.
think I'm going to switch your all streams. Really. Isn't that awful?
Come on now.
Really familiar.
I wouldn't say it's my dream.
I'm a famous
just-
actor. Yeah.
No, you're not. I've seen you before, though.
Oh yeah.
On Fear Factor.
Yeah.
Huh? You're not on Fear Factor.
No, but
No.
he has been on television.
Where?
I've got no comment. I'm sorry.
Oh, you've got to guess. You
And I've
you
seen
recognized
you
him.
before.
You recognized him. You guess what the?
I've been drinking since very early this afternoon. Well, yesterday afternoon.
You don't say.
You know, somebody has to drink and be happy about it.
Someone has to support Anheuser-Busch. Otherwise, how can they make all that money?
But like myself.
Oh, very nice. I'm a Coors Light person myself. But
I like it too.
Yeah.
So I can go
Sean
in.
just sold out.
all right. Well, let's see here.
Where's he been? What show? What show's he been on? This one.
Look at him closely.
Oh yeah.
I'm
gonna throw you under the bus, man.
Yes, you do.
That one I just said.
No?
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm
1,
having
2,
a hard time
3.
paying attention here.
You have ADD.
I do. I honestly do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's a horrible thing to have.
Well, you know, something I gotta deal with, but it's
I
all
have
right.
OCD.
OCD.
I just can't handle dirt. I don't like dirt. In my house? Seriously.
You flip the night switch like 11 times before you go to bed.
Mine is, I don't like water on like the handles of the sink and on the
Yeah. Okay. So you
bottoms.
polish your
So I wipe
knobs
it.
regularly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I don't take medicine for it, but I wipe it down constantly.
Constantly.
So, besides being a knob polisher, what other traits do you have?
It does. That really fits this segment of the bikini and a knob polish. Thank you so much.
I'm just working with. You're feeding me information. I'm working with it.
I'm such a smart ass. Well, I'm not the
I'm not at all sober. Trust me.
No. What show have you been on?
I
Please tell me.
honestly, I've got nothing for you. I'm
But you do have something. What show has he been on? This one in the middle. This one.
I don't know who it is. Who is it?
Are you serious? This one. Who is this
Uh,
guy?
the-
You
the-
ever seen him on television?
the word on the street is I'm famous. So
No, Malalam, you're absolutely correct, and I apologize
We're doing
for
Where's
that.
Waldo on Inside Pool right now.
Right?
It's all in good fun, but you're absolutely right. Here we are on the internet, and I'm going to get back to the pool match myself.
Yeah, you
Thank you.
concentrate on the pool match.
Thank you for-
I'll work on this.
Right. Thank you for the spanking, sir. Yes.
No, I need you too. Now, where are you
That's a pretty good shot he just hit.
That's
right
not
there.
bad. That's not bad.
He didn't get anything really near his pocket.
This
And
This one right here. Never seen him before. Television, movie.
I don't really know what Silver's looking at
What's he
here.
do?
I don't see why he's looking up
And what about this
at
one?
that rack.
You got
Oh,
me.
he's got to
No,
leave
no.
a shot here, doesn't he?
What about this one? No?
No. Ball was open.
Go to the bathroom.
Good job.
Think about it and come back.
I don't need to. Thanks.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm okay.
Okay. Because it's really bothering me. I need to
He's going to fan the top of this ball and try to come back towards the 14.
Cruises.
Who is
Younger
this?
brother.
He is on television. And it is
I'm not in
bothering.
television.
Who is? Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You have been on television.
I'm in movies, not television.
Okay, movie.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Not Back to the Future. I'm in porn.
You are not.
I am
You
in
were the
porn.
Yeah, have you ever
Yeah,
seen
I'm in porn.
You don't
the
have
credits
a
where they say
porn
grip?
face.
He was the grip.
Oh, Lordy.
Huh?
You know what? I don't like this. I don't like this. I think he could have shot that two rails, ran it back down, and
I
bumped the
think it
cue
would
ball
look
into
better
the
with a
one.
girl in a bikini and a-
I tell you, hey, what? Are you volunteering?
My daddy says I can.
I know. 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I think he could have been aggressive there with that 2-1.
If you're volunteering, go ahead.
I can make it on
She's
television.
been trying to smoke this same cigarette for the last 25 minutes.
If I had a lighter, I'd help her out.
She's 30 now, so it's
I have a lighter. Oh, look at you.
Life goes downhill from here, I'll just tell you.
I showed him my pictures. They were
It's a good
impressed.
shot. Might as well bank the 2 and
Hey,
draw
roll
back
it
down
in.
below the 7. Yeah.
How about
Will you take me up to the room and
that?
put
That's
my
an
bag
option.
in
How
the
about the
room
4
back?
ball with top inside? Is that an option?
drink this iced tea and we'll be good to go.
Like right next to the 5 ball there?
Yeah.
I
Well, that's not bad.
If you can get the cue ball up by the 15, it's a dynamite.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe the angle's a little bit wrong for the speed there. That's why he's looking the other way. I think he looked at that briefly.
do. Who is this? Jennifer. Jennifer.
Beautiful
hit that
shot.
perfect,
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
And he's not open, so he banks the 7.
Yep.
Mine's so
And then lag it in, and actually, you know, if you miss, that's actually a good thing.
Yep.
Went to the bathroom.
Because if you get it real close,
I just laid 3-2 on two coin tosses and one vote. So what I
Are
got?
you a pool player?
3-6. I got 900
Okay.
to 600.
What do you do?
I'll flip you a coin for it.
Do you play
900,
pool?
600?
Stop. I said
900 to 600? I'm not giving you odds.
Oh, it's in the hole. It's in the hole.
Huh?
No, I just want to
Look at that. You know what he's
For the
got?
900?
2 reel on the 15 here.
I think I was a little.
Still didn't have a straight
I
in
was
shot, so I
bluffing
think
a
he
little
2
bit.
rails the 15.
Yeah.
Shoot it just above the side pocket, as close as you can get, and let it float on down there.
Jeremy Jones wants flip coins for everything in his pocket.
I don't like to flip it or call it, though.
It's my last.
That's my favorite way to get somebody to, because they're it's like this whole like
Good
you're
shot.
in charge of
That's
your
a
whole
good shot.
your fate.
Roll in that combo thing there. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'll flip it till I call it.
Nothing makes
No,
me
he's
madder than having to go out and do rows in the morning. Hate it. Ugh.
Well, you know, if he's open on that 10, he can 2 reel the 10 and draw the cue ball back behind the 15.
All right, off the
Which
camera,
isn't too
Jeremy
bad.
lost a $200 coin flip. Jeremy Jones.
I'll do one more. Go ahead. I'll go ahead. Tail. Want to go again?
And now Jeremy Jones got his 200 back.
I like this. I like 2 reel in the 10.
Yeah.
I don't like running the cue ball up table. I like stalling it back behind the 15. Because even if you overdo that, even if you if you actually draw it back behind the 15, it doesn't matter. It doesn't sell out.
Well, they won.
If he's open on the 10,
I'm
I
working
think he
the coin
is.
flip angle. Sorry.
That's all right.
Jeremy's down 200 again on the coin flip. Wait, did you just quit Jeremy winners?
Quit whenever you want.
Dan Wallace and Chris Suter here.
Sorry, Dan. I'm getting distracted.
Absolutely, that's
I
fine.
apologize. There's too much nonsense going on.
There is quite a bit right now. Yeah.
You were chubby, weren't you? You were chubby. Let me see you chubby. Maybe. Bingo, bango. Doesn't even look like the same person. Wow.
Every day, Bowflex and Zumba.
Good job, Amy.
Right?
That's unbelievable.
Right?
Transform.
All right.
Right? There's an up-close picture of my face.
I was going to say, now he chooses to shoot that 10-2 rails, and that's the bad angle for it.
Yeah, but you can hold the cue ball on the stack,
5 years.
and if you get it close,
7 years
it's good.
together.
like you're not shooting it to make it. You're shooting it to have the cue ball.
You're talking about the 11 here.
Okay, no.
Which one?
The shot he's shooting right now.
Oh, you're talking about pulling it back towards the
Yeah,
stack.
just draw
That's
draw
true.
it about
That's
a foot
true.
down like this, and
Yeah.
if you get it close, he hit it a little
He
high.
hit it good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
He would have had that free bank on the 15. That ain't
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, but now I think Sylver's supposed to bank the 15. That's his only way out.
Let me see. There it is.
I think you're right. The
And
kick,
then
the
if-
kick is hidden, so
But if
why
he
bother
if he
with
makes
what
it,
is-
then,
what
if he
is-
makes it, then he can just shoot that ball in. And
He's
if he
banking the
misses it,
13.
leave
He's
him up
banking the
table.
13. I don't know. There's no point to this. Why bank the 13? You open up the stack and.
Oh, he
Oh, I
was
see.
going for-
I see.
But he took the only shape ball out.
You're right. Good point.
Well, no, he's got those two down
Play
there.
around to the 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
And once again, I don't think he looked at the bank on that 15 ball. You know, it seems to me like they're missing a couple of these shots.
Yeah.
Out of haste.
Well, they're playing fast and loose for sure.
Yes.
No one's trying to be too tight on the other guy, as it could kill the action. So.
Well, for Sylver, I think I get it because it appears to me he's got the best of it. But
That was when I was a little bit bigger. That's when I started losing.
Doesn't even look like the same person. Look at that. That does not look like the same person.
you're a little chubby girl in this picture. She's
showing
preaching
you how
all
much
this
she works
workout
out.
stuff, and she just showed me a picture with her chubby cheeks and all that. It's a whole different person.
There it is. Yeah.
He was about, they usually, the first question they have is, are you on drugs? Usually it's the question I get.
Are you?
No.
Good question.
What was the question?
I swear I'm not. Here's the even,
I don't know.
actually I was bigger.
How did this come about?
Hey, if there's not an open shot right here,
Yeah.
you win at it. Yep.
Seriously.
What about Chip?
There's another one.
What about Chip come back around here? What's that? 100 years. I know. What's up there? I don't know.
It was bad.
Let's see.
I've actually had two. I've physically had two. I've helped raise three.
There you go.
That's your girlfriend?
Yeah.
She's pretty. Very nice.
And I would actually flirt with you, but yet
You did
I
well.
got that waiting at home for
You
me.
did
So.
well.
Yeah, thanks.
You did well. But really, honestly, all truths aside, because I'm not
Let's
flirting,
see your girlfriend.
because I wouldn't do that to him, because he's really wonderful.
Well, if we're passing girlfriend pictures around, hold on, I gotta get one here.
Seriously, because it's going to bug me if you don't tell me. $100 bills, y'all.
$1 bills,
$100
y'all.
bills, y'all. He just left
I
me
zoomed and
hanging.
went up and down.
This in South Carolina. Hold on one second. We stopped your
state courses in the league, but I played every set that he did, and I'm gonna play 2 more $5,000 sets before I leave. Let's push for BW. I'm a pool player. He's a state course. Don't say that out loud because in case he's here. Who's your state course? Jason Kirkus. Oh, okay, Jason.
He's looking at like this banks right here, this combo bank.
Find somebody. I mean,
Is he shooting at this like it goes, or what's? Yeah, he's shooting at it like it goes.
Well,
He
if
had
it's
a
going to
big
bounce
buffer.
off the 11 that way,
Yeah.
that precise way,
He had a big
it's very
buffer.
nice.
Here's like right after I had the baby. Do you want to see that? Like my face?
Not too shabby. She does all right for
This
herself.
is great.
Yeah,
This is the perfect time of the night for all this.
yeah.
Right?
That's my girlfriend
Here's
there.
right
yeah.
after I had the baby. He's a little over 10.
Yeah, but you want to know what's better? You want to know what's better?
yeah.
Is that she's the little bad wolf. So who am I?
Yeah. Oh no.
Big Red Riding Hood. That's right.
There's just something wrong about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is role playing gone wrong.
Please tell you.
That's pretty great.
Magnificent.
Thank you. So
Magnificent.
there's after I had our baby. He's 2.
All right. Well,
Let me show you on my redhead.
Sean Morgan 1-1.
Oh, coochie coochie coo. That's a cute baby.
There's a baby. There's right after baby picture.
Baby looks like it's 4 pounds. How big was it?
Thank you, Jaden. Yeah, probably
Six?
was. But
Oh,
coochie
small
coochie
kid.
coo.
21 and a half inches.
All right.
There's.
No.
He really was.
Ochoa's up in the match, but
He's a beautiful
I think
baby.
is he 1 game up?
one game up, I thought, right? Yeah. Oh, he made a ball in the
Hey,
break.
is this
He's
rack
he's
your own?
beautiful now. Hi.
They have been, yeah.
And
Good, how are you?
is anybody did Sean Morgan look at his rack?
Nope.
Oh gosh.
There's Dad and baby.
Well, you got to shoot the 10.
I hate
here.
to be devil's advocate
Right.
here, but
You got to shoot the 10 not because you're trying to open up the stack, but because you can bounce off the 7 and get up to the 15 on the side rail there. If you shoot that 12,
comes home, he gonna be there in this building. When T-Rex comes home,
Tony Chohan is coming back.
he's
A little shout out to Tony Chohan.
you know what? I think that's wired. I think the 6 throws down.
yeah, but he's coming back though. You know, that's my cousin. I love him.
Silver's up 3 games.
All right, 3 games at 150 a game. Good. Oh, I don't like that shot at all.
Hey, when Tony
Barely
was
got
playing
it.
one pocket, put that on there.
Yeah.
When Tony was playing one pocket, he was playing at a different level where people were thinking, "What the hell is he shooting at?"
Yeah.
You know?
Tony had some serious friggin' skill.
Yeah, he played like a drug addict, like he
Yeah.
was trying to get another fix. That's how he played.
Yeah.
Have you all ever heard of WBKO?
I just like the analogy.
Out of
Yeah.
Bowling Green? I was on there.
That's
I
my
modeled.
cousin. I love him.
I modeled.
Where
for
y'all
them.
from, man?
Sacramento.
That looks like.
How long before Tony gets back in the game?
This person
Tony got
in
3
a
years,
house
but
3 years?
he holding tight. You know,
Okay. Is he able to play?
he's not really
Trying to
able to
find
play,
our
but
little
he's just
monster.
so.
Where's he at?
All he asks is about the pool players and
Yeah.
the people that
Yeah.
you know keep making. the
I'm gonna
game
give a
go
shout
on.
out to Tony because that was a cool dude.
Yeah.
You know, obviously he went through some hard times, but he was a cool dude. I got nothing but good things to say about him.
Yeah.
I'll
And
tell you
you know,
what.
you know what? You know the thing to go about that is right. This pool game.
These are my
Pool is
babies.
such a good game. And what
Yep.
we as
13
pool
balls
players
open,
have
you gotta play up for that.
realize, Right? As pool
Those are my
players,
babies.
just have to realize that we all have
I've
to
actually
stick,
had those
stick
too.
together. Because if we don't stick together, guess what happens?
Yeah.
The people that, you know, that run the whole stuff, like not these guys.
That's my
These
baby
guys
Yeah.
are
girl.
great.
All right.
9 years
Right.
old, yeah.
But we have to understand that
Yay.
the player is what
She's
makes
sometimes
the
she's
game.
built
Oh,
just like
yeah.
her mom.
You know? And I'm, hey,
We're gonna be in
Tony
big
was a
trouble
true
when
player
she's
too, man.
Yeah.
And we need him back. We do. Seriously.
Right?
I'll tell you what, here's a good story.
There's a
I
close-up
remember
of
when
the
me and
baby.
Tony were little kids, right? And we would play around,
Yeah.
right, and wrestle with each other. And I remember one time when I slapped him in the back of his neck with a rubber
Yeah, I
band
know, big eyes,
from
right?
Taco Bell, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was so mad, he was chasing me around the
He's
whole
rotten.
building.
He's a,
But by
he's a
the
good
end of
boy.
it, he could never catch me. But at the same time, he got a hold of that
That's
Taco
baby
Bell.
now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I miss Tony.
Listen.
Tell Amar Reed says what's up.
You can't smile at my
Amara
boy.
Reed says, "What's up?"
Reed says what's up.
All right.
He is a good looking
Reed-
boy.
San Jose?
He could be a model.
Yeah.
He looks like he's dad though.
Combo and stun your ball right here. I'm telling you, it's gonna play for you and have control.
And if Tony was around, boy, I swear I missed that big old
Is
teddy
he in on
bear
it? South
Tony.
Carolina in on it now?
Hit it hard enough to play the
Mr.
three in case you
$100.
Hey, the sick thing is I never ever saw Tony play before. You know, I quit playing, right?
Oh yeah,
Everybody kept telling me I couldn't play, how this and that.
yeah, 2 or 3.
We're always like, not competitive, we're always like, you know, family, like, love, like that. And I just, it just makes me sick that I never really, like, got back into pool before he quit. And I heard before I quit, how many people he fucking tortured.
Yeah.
You know?
He was on a roll there. He
Yeah.
like a little internet banner. He was willing to
Interesting.
play
What's he trying to do
anybody
here?
in the whole
Just
country.
clear it
He
and
was
stick it. Okay.
he was right up there. Him and Scott Frost in one pocket were like right in the same parallel.
Oh no. Well,
I think,
you got somebody coaching. I don't think Sylver likes it.
I remember how hard he grinded. Right?
In fact, I don't think Sylver minds the coaching here. I think what he minds is the banter.
He put up, there was so much torture. That's what was different, like,
You know,
between me and him.
if Sylver didn't have the best of it,
But
I think
would
he'd
always
take a stand.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And I think it might have something to do with that.
And just to let you guys know, General Calvert is a very good dude.
Yes, he is. And I'm not just saying that because I'm, sitting there on a microphone doing his stream, but just in the world of pool, he's trying to make it happen.
Well, I'll tell you,
He actually wants the players, like he talks about the players wanting to make big money to help elevate the sport.
Seriously.
I
This
borrowed
one.
$300
You're on
from
TV
JR.
too, right?
I'm not telling you. You got to figure it
I
out.
don't care.
I paid him back $200, and I told him, right? I borrowed $300 from JR, and I paid him back $200. He never ever asked me, right?
Right.
I thought he forgot, but I'm not gonna ever forget. But that's the type of guy JR is he does that for pool players because
Bank the 8 into the 2
he
and stun your
realizes
ball up
that,
here.
you know, we
Right.
all need a little
Make
bit
sure you
of
hit
help,
the 2, you're
this
gonna
and
send them
that,
all
you
your
know.
way.
But
We're getting them in play.
guess what? We're even, right?
This is hilarious.
Exactly.
This coaching is
You know, and he
hilarious.
totally forgot.
I'm not saying he's promoting a bad shot or anything, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Hey, JR, you and your wife, you guys are good people. You know what I mean?
Sir, you are too.
Yeah. Hey, the only thing is
What's the score of this game?
That's a very good question.
I do what I do, right? You help me out, you do what you guess what I'm
6. There's 8 on the table.
Yeah, he gets to power the 2 now. He gets to power the 2 towards that 14 on the end rail. Might be able to cinch it on a diamond, but probably not. It's probably going to go low, but it might hit the 8. Could leave a bank off of this.
I'm playing pool for a reason. You know, no, I'm playing
I'll just
pool because I
sit
feel
back
like
and let them handle the commentary.
pool players, they deserve a lot of respect, you know?
I was actually thinking. I don't need respect.
Nah, I can't do that.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean,
I play bad, dude. Seriously, ask him.
give me the 7 on
Wow.
No, I mean, I love his.
Oh, I saw that post, and all I have to say is, roll Tide.
You gotta love it. How can you not love that shit? You walk in and he's fucking flipping a quarter for $20
And not to
Bama.
not to
Stick
forget,
that
if
pretty
we ever
good.
have any big tournaments, Chris Zuter's place, you gotta remember there's a great
Don't run
pool
away
hall.
from me, goddammit.
He does got some good looking girls over there, so if you pool players are single, fill out an application.
there you go.
He might, but make sure the girls, they gotta smoke outside in the back. joking. I love you guys.
All right, Ma.
What's going on here? Look at here. Let's look at Sylver Ochoa. Just to say, Sylver is a great pool player, but nobody called the immigration on him because he lives close to Ciudad Juarez, Mexico and stuff. You know, we got to make sure.
All right.
So we got
Amar, good to see you,
We got to
sir.
check some ID.
What does he think he's doing here?
Wow,
Oh,
kicked and
nice.
cleared.
What a good shot. What a good shot.
Protected.
To catch that 6 dead flush.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
3 into the deuce, sticking the cue ball right here.
I agree with that. I think that advice is correct.
It don't matter. Stick you on a 7-9, it don't matter.
How'd this guy get in the game?
I have no idea, and I don't know.
Just like that. Get over here. That's what we do. Don't worry about us. We know what we're doing.
Wow, this whole thing turned wacky.
Yeah, this is going straight over the edge, I think.
Well, y'all, I gotta hit the hay. I'm gonna hand the mic to JR. You guys have a good night.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Suter. It's been a pleasure having you. All right.
I'm out. I'm tuning out.
I officially, myself, I officially lose at 11 a.m.
You're going to have the privilege of losing at 11?
Yeah, that's right. That's me. Yeah, because here I am still awake.
You got to set your goals in this life.
That's right.
You know, it's how you program yourself, you know. Is Brian actually...
Yeah, nothing. Seriously, I have to kick it in the deuce. He won't have nothing.
Is he involved in this action at all?
No,
I don't think he is.
He's just kind of coming in and trying to get some guys to play him.
He's inserted himself like a body snatcher.
Walk with me and get a straight.
Sylver can't keep a straight face. He's like, what the heck? I heard of getting in the middle of a game, but that was like, you know, over the top there.
Spanky79 asked me, who do you play, Dan? I don't really know what that means.
How or who?
Yeah.
Who? Well, you play people that like to lose.
Obviously. I searched them out like a detective.
Unfortunately, I've searched the people out that like to win. Come on, I never was able to find a person that found a way to lose. What's that old statement? If you look around the room and you can't figure out who the live one is, chances are it's you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Got it. Who do I play at 11? Actually, I don't recognize the name. That'll be the third name in a row that I don't recognize. So, which hopefully bodes well for me.
Alabama Pool's asking me if David Tress plays out of Atlanta. You know, I don't know. That's, you know, I know the name, but I don't know the name well enough to know a lot of facts about it. So.
Ace one pocket. Yeah, that's a good question. If I had the direct answer to that about where do you find the wealthy investor that cares about pool and is willing to devote a good portion of investment to that, you know, I'm at a loss for that. I'm not really sure.
It's called an angel investor.
Yeah.
I think that's what they officially term it. Somebody who just wants to come along and do a good deed and not have any reward except for the sake of the feeling of doing
but
something.
I think I said last night that has happened before in various sports. It did happen in tennis. You know, the professional tennis players were basically having the program handed to them by whoever happened to invest in the game. And Jack Kramer major championship winner and a great player who did very well in investments after the fact. He decided to back to back tennis players and to support them and help build a tour for them. So I don't really know who that person could be for pool, but it has happened in the past.
Yeah, it has happened. It's not wouldn't be the first time that somebody falls in love with a game, and the great players of that game reap the benefits.
It's true. That's true. Ty Cobb was also a great benefactor of the game in his retirement, of his game. Baseball supported a lot of older players. He didn't have to do anything big for the game itself, but for some of the players from his generation, he really stepped up and helped out. So those people exist in their various games.
Mm-hmm.
We just, I don't think we've seen one in pool. I'm not sure that there is one readily available. So
we're not without our short-term angel investors.
Absolutely.
For instance, the straight pool that's going on here, we have a slew of guys that have probably put up 500,000 and made sure that straight pool event happened.
Absolutely.
Then at the same time, they've done that for the World 14.1, which was, obviously a contested World Championship. But that happens more frequently. Stu Montana. He's there.
Mm-hmm.
He was at this one, that one, for instance. He's constantly doing things. Dr. Fedek, yeah. I'm just, what I'm really working on, is saying, let's be realistic. That day may not come.
Yeah.
So why don't we're going to have to do it ourselves. And, there's a better chance of us maybe even finding that person if we have something that's going on. And that's what I'm saying.
True.
Is, it'd be nice to have something on the way, and that would only accelerate the matters.
Yeah,
and, that's kind of why we're really working hard. We know that it would be foolish to ever rely on that.
Yes, absolutely correct. Yeah. You must move forward in an appropriate manner without the hope of some saving lottery. So Malalam is correct there, by the way. Well, it looks like after all the chatter in the action room that Sylver is settling down to put on a bit of a clinic.
Yeah, he is.
So it started to look like there to me, yeah.
We had to, fade Brian White coming in. I think you come to realize that, though, with, Derby.
Mm-hmm.
You get 20 guys that want to be the man.
Yeah, that's
Put
true.
them in a room.
Yep.
Yeah, this is an up-table game now.
Yep.
Interested to see if Sylver can get enough down there. And one thing I noticed about Sean's not really trying to clear pockets here. Like, he should be banking his two up into these balls. If anything, two rails. But
Yeah.
I think at least one rail. And he's not going to be able to hit all three. I think he can only hit two. And see, he's just tying them up there. And I don't technically agree with that. I mean, he needed to hit those with a little pace and move some on his side. Sylver, this is eventually, if Sean...
He's got a free shot here on the 8. He gets to bank this 8, hit the underside of those two frozen balls, and skip to the left. Okay. He played it conservative instead, which he probably should. I presume the ball count is largely in his favor.
I actually think he was trying to protect the 6 there in the 2. And Sean should be moving them and making sure that Sylver doesn't have a shot on the 8. That's a
Like
good
that shot.
there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Start to spread those away from the hole. Yeah, that's right. All right. Good night, Jaden.
Yeah. The problem I see right now is that Sean's not trying to get balls on his side. And, you know, he's not really moving out balls off of Sylver's side either. You know, this is going to get really bad for Sean and fairly quick if he keeps it up in this game.
Yep. Ronnie Wiseman just wandered past. That's the noise that you heard.
Yeah, he banks his 2 into the 13 and see what he gets. Put it on the 6. There you go. Nice shot. Yeah, I don't agree with going up table. I agree with doing it this way.
Yeah,
There
there's
you
no
go.
point.
Well, Sean's making a play that pretty much is a throw-in every time.
Yeah.
You know, and once you get to that stage where all you're doing is throwing in, well,
Give him the chance to.
give him a chance to. yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Yeah.
unless he really has a plan for this 6 ball, I don't really see a great shot here. You know, he can try and bank it 2 rails up by the other side pocket here. But that
Oh,
would
that's
be,
tough. Yeah.
You know, there's no
And
no
defeatist
future.
because you could easily leave a free bank on the 6 back to Sylver's hole. That's
Well, I mean, he'd just put it on the other side of this side pocket.
yeah, I know what you mean.
And
yeah.
maybe take the cue ball down to the rail and make Sylver shoot from the bottom rail. If he can draw it that good from that distance. And
Oh, I
don't
see.
think he
Jacked
can.
up like that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
It takes a real soft stroke, produce that kind of spin, right?
Well, you know, and what it'll do is if he gets it down there a little bit, it'll keep Sylver from having an easy play on that at 9-11. Okay,
oh, straight into the 2.
straight into the
So he
2.
held the speed, but then knocking the 2 back down to the bottom end of the table gives Sylver even more to work with.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he didn't put anything up to limit Sylver's options.
you know what? Sylver's banking that 13, isn't he?
Yeah, that's why I
11,
had to get a
11.
ball over on his side. He's given Sylver
Or the
a
9. Yeah, that's
free shot here.
And Sylver checks his phone. This isn't bad. You can spin out of this with low left. You can try to bank that 9 and come all the way around, so you want to cue ball up to the right side of the table near the 6. And it gives you chances.
Right, right. Problem that I see here is that the 6 ball can be laid back down there. If you don't hide the 9, he pretty much Sylver's going to put you right back in jail.
I agree. But
maybe get it
he's
a little
trying.
bit
He's
closer.
trying. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Okay, bye. German people don't know when to shut the fuck up.
I don't think Sylver realizes that where Mike's so heavily. And here's Sylver saying, look, I'm going to go ahead and put it downtown on you and let you shoot at that deuce with my 6 ball hanging. This is a gut check here, folks.
Yeah.
A lot of guys realize you're not supposed to shoot at this deuce now. And that's the power of having a ball near your hole.
Absolutely.
Because then the black guy said
Well, he's rolling the whole game on this shot.
that's what screwed everything up. The guy thought.
Oh,
Nice stroke.
what a great shot.
What a great shot.
One of the most operative things in one pocket is being able to set up a position where you make your opponent say, I see options, but I'm not sure I like any of them. That's one of the most powerful things you can do, and that's exactly what happened there. That's what Sylver was trying to do in that situation. So he sees options. You don't have to like any of them.
Right.
But he went with one, and he went with it and trusted it and fired it in. So good for him. Sylver did not make a mistake there. He hit a good shot, and his opponent responded in kind.
You know, and it's you bring up a good point. Is one of the things that's really strong about pool is if you give your opponent bad or poor options. You know, a lot of times the opponent feels that they're unlucky or that they're, things are going against them, and the win will happen. And that happens in this game. People remember bad beats, and they focus in on them, and they start to predict the outcome of a game dependent on the shots that they get. And if you can put your opponent into a position where he keeps getting bad shots, he takes the loss.
Yeah, that's right. That's very right, yeah.
Interesting little thing. I figured that out very early. Yeah, a lot of guys think that, they're going to get in the big game, and that's when the balls are going to roll bad. So they wait for them to roll bad, and they see them bad.
Yeah, that's true. Oof. It's getting a little late for me. I may be heading in here shortly.
Really?
Yeah, I got to get a few hours at least. I got that 11 a.m. match. They say they don't want to move for me. So, oh well. So I'll miss the commentary on your first round straight pool match, unfortunately.
Okay. And that's assuming that they are going to get up here around 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Right.
I get the first break. Here you go.
All right.
Oh.
Are they playing in a headset there, 5 ahead? What they do?
Apparently. Well, they said it was 150 a game, so they sewed something up.
Maybe it was 5 ahead for 750.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
He didn't get ready to do another one.
looks that way. Sylver is going to the restroom to compose himself a bit.
I don't think it would be 4 ahead. I thought that Sylver was up 3. He might have been up 4 and reached.
Might have been.
So
Who's playing straight pool tomorrow? I just saw that question.
Straight pool is going to be Neil Spann and Darren Appleton. They still have their first round of the single elimination, round of 8, for the 14.1 challenge.
What about Ochoa and Pagulayan?
Pagulayan won that.
Okay, so Pagulayan plays Schmidt.
I think that's the way it works.
Ultimately? All right.
The brackets are over on the door there, and we can walk down there. We're just too lazy.
Well, you don't have cords long enough on your headsets. That's the problem. These need to be wireless. JR, you're failing.
I am failing miserably as a production manager. I understand. Well, you got to set yourselves. Is it Alex and Mr. 403? Yes, I believe that is the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
And the other winner is, why am I going Ralph?
Yeah, Ralph beat Mika.
Ralph beat Mika, and I think he is getting the winner of Darren and Niels.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like we're going to have a North American and a European in the finals.
Yeah.
I was noticing that it really, the way things matched up, the way they seeded out, that, American played American, European played European. Filipino played Filipino. It was really kind of funny.
That's right.
And as it would turn out, North American Filipino defeated, Philippine Islands Filipino. And now we're at a stage right now where I think the Americans play each other and the Europeans play each other, no matter how it turns out. So it should be interesting. We're playing 9-ball? Oh, okay.
No,
Let's
he's
see
racking them all up.
Okay, he is racking them all up. I thought they were having a version of all-around title.
Alrighty, sir. Well, I have to pretend to get a reasonable amount of sleep. Just be up a couple hours before my match and see if I can get caffeinated. A little bit of food in my stomach. So.
Yeah, stop down and see us beforehand. I'll be down here.
Wonderful.
I'm taking a midnight hour shift here.
Good, good. You look rested and fresh.
I got a solid 4 hours, so I'm really good.
Practically Jesse Owens. All right.
Love it.
Good, good. I've had a wonderful time tonight, and I will certainly speak to you all tomorrow. And JR, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for
It's
joining
been wonderful.
in on us.
Yeah.
And good luck in your match tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Good night, all.
One pocket really do that to you?
No, I just suck.
No, I mean, like, I don't know.
We're gonna play more before I leave. Right? Probably. How does it feel? Did you have 320s?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I put Dan on his way to get some rest. Wished him luck. How's everybody doing this evening anyhow? We had some pretty good commentators here, huh? I like Chris and Dan's commentary. What'd you guys think? Pretty good? Fair to middling? Here's something you see every day. So it seems that we have switched games here a little bit. I guess they were matching up for, well, one pocket, then they promised 10 ball. I'm not real sure what this game is. Kind of inherited it, and things got a little bit crazy to keep up with it. But I think if I was to say, you know, who's probably the more known player, it's Sylver. But Sean plays a really nice game. You might hit this. The only problem I see with this whole rack is the 8 ball. See if he's going to work this anyway here. I don't think he's going to. I don't think that he can shoot the 8 off the 6. Now this could be interesting here. Come up and tickle it a little bit. See if he can get something going on with the 8, because I certainly don't like even getting on the other side of this ball. So I'm not really sure what he's going to do here. And probably the worst thing that could happen. I don't know how much room he has here. Nice shot. 42 cents shipping it.
I said if he's playing somebody, I'll pay you 42 cents. Oh, that's cool. Nope.
So I think that's the first game here. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can keep up with the score a little bit. See. Well, thank goodness the guy with the vacuum is back tonight. I wouldn't know how to act if the guy with the vacuum disappeared for a little bit.
I like it better when the girls play. I don't get it.
It's such a crazy thing. Every time I turn around and I'm on the mic, there's some guy with a vacuum.
Come on back, Coleman. That's so good. Want some ice?
Oh, no thanks.
A little fucked up, you sure?
I'm good, thank you.
Spanky. Am I typing?
Here, let me put your. I think Brooke would like to type something to Spanky79 here. We got to get her logged in. Tell you what, while the guys with the with all the vacuum here, I'm going to go ahead and turn my mic down, folks. I'll be back after Vacuum Boy is done.
I think girls' ring game would be better than this game right here. You'd be having a better time.
You think?
I do.
All right.
I think I
Who's
could
gonna
get.
be in this girls' ring game?
I think Melinda. I think Sunny. Me, of course. I think who else could be in there? I don't know. There's a few of us. We'd bet high, have a good time. Shark all we wanted. That's how we roll.
They want Brittany in there.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Brittany is.
That's the one girl with the dark hair?
Yeah, she's the goth looking girl.
Yeah. She can get in.
Want to throw some headsets on?
Oh,
They're
listen
asking.
to Brooke.
They're all listening. To
Y'all can listen to me all you want. Got action. Right? That's my girl right there. She's walking by.
Jennifer, she's back.
Jennifer's back.
Hi. No. What's the guy's name?
You can hear her on the Yes, I believe that is Crazy Erica.
No, it's not.
It's not Crazy Erica?
Crazy Erica's Rob Science.
Oh, that's not Crazy Erica. Sorry.
This is Jennifer.
That was Jennifer.
Jennifer is.
She's on the camera right now. And we have the vacuum guy. I'm going to totally bring him back. How you doing, homie? All right. He's giving me the nod.
We told you he'd be here for about another 15 minutes.
Oh, at
Everybody
least.
thought I was lying.
You were not
I
lying.
know his schedule, man. This is my night shift here, and this guy's going to be on it. So I'll get off the mic and let Brooke have it.
I got to tell you, there's about 17 guys here. It look like they're 21 or under. They look pretty sporty. I'm a cougar. What are you going to do? Go Cougars! See? Jennifer's with me. Give me a little love, Jennifer. Bam! Oh, I get a hug? Oh, thank you. Sorry.
I'll take your headgear with me.
Let's see. How did you play, Brooke? Let's see. I won. Where'd he go? I can just talk? Oh, I didn't even know. I won a match playing one pocket and then lost to Brandon Schuff, and then he went on to take third in the banks. So I feel pretty freaking good about my gameplay right now. There's about 6 boys out here right now that look like they're about 20 and under. They look pretty good. How you doing? What's your name? I'll do a shout out for you. Anybody? Nope. They don't want to give me a shout out. So he needs the 8? Maybe. If you think you need the 8 from me, homie, you shouldn't play ever. And yes, I am a cougar. Sylver is up 4-0 against Sean Morgan, and he seems to be putting a little package together there. Who's Mr. Soil? Where are you from, homie? You don't want a headset?
I'm listening to you.
You're a hyena. What the heck does that mean? I'll take the 6 out in the breaks from you. I don't know who you are, but I'll take that. No beers. I'm from Cali, homie. How you from? Do you know L&M? Those are my homies. That was a good safety. I'm very female, thanks. What does that mean? I'm awfully female of you. What? I don't get that. I love that. I know Elle is doing such a good job. I hope she kicks, I think she's playing Kelly Fisher tomorrow. I hope she kicks her butt. Safety play. Look at that. Take it down. Gee, Silver's got to come with something right here. You want this? Louisiana, Sonny, huh? The 6 out from a girl? How bad do you play? You want the 6 out from a girl? Who's going to want the 6 out from a girl? They can play it all. What's that about?
You gotta give it to them if that's what they want.
If you want the 6 out in the breaks and you want to tell people, I beat some girl with the 6 out in the breaks, bring it on, homie. We can play at hard times on table 1 on the stream table because I just want everybody to know when you lose with a 6 out in the breaks to a girl. That's terribly sorry. Nobody's on the stream with me. I'm just talking to myself. Everybody's sitting here just staring at me like, how you doing, Brooke? They're just laughing at me. This is champion. I hope y'all are having a good time. I don't play that good. No. You know who Stacy Hurst is? Okay, I play about the 7 under her. So you figure that out, then you'll know how I play. Oh, aren't you sexy? I used to own Hard Times, Brooke. I got ice munchies. It's not anything really good. No, I don't play Mary Rakin Speed. I play about the 7 under Stacy Hurst, if y'all want to play some. What are you going to do? I haven't gambled in about 5 years since we sold the pool room, but I'm willing to step up. Chris, come on, homie. I'm making games right now. I'll woof at whoever wants some action. Who you playing? Chris Fongrave from Hard Times Bellflowers is gonna get in some action here. Anybody want some of that? They don't know nothing. I haven't been to California billiards in about 8 years, so probably not. Dude, I got $20. You want it? I don't know the guy, but he's stepping up. Hey, Scooby, you want some action? Dude, I got friends in low places. I got a 5-minute curtain call before Scooby comes and gets me. Oh, please. Like, old guys don't date young girls all the frickin' time. Frickin' A. 40-year-old girl dates a 21-year-old guy, and it's like, oh, my gosh. Please. You acting like that don't happen all the frickin' time. Men get distinguished when we get old. Ain't that the truth? That's what everybody says. I like this guy. He keeps walking by. He won't tell me his name. What is it? Johnson. Nice to meet you, Johnson. Johnson from where? Johnson from Johnsonville. It's my new homie. I ain't shy, homie. Bring it on. Yes, Mora beat Shuff, and now Mora will be playing Bustamante for the Fat Boy Challenge. It'll be Mora versus Bustamante and Alex versus Stevie Moore. Those are the final 4. Dude, if I could get the vacuum guy to play some, I'd be up like 2,000. Fat Boy, not Slim Boy. He's got action. I don't care. He don't play good enough. He ain't scaring me. I got Jeremy Jones as a freaking teacher. I don't have a vacuum. That's funny. Johnson from Johnsonville. This makes me crack up. I'm going to take the 4 on the brakes from Johnson from Johnsonville. For the Chetito Memorial, that's a great tournament. He was a great guy. Yeah. Do you have the dates for the Chetito Memorial? Stevie Moore is, I don't know where he plays out of, but in 95, 96, he was the bar table champion of the world. What is it? He won the bar table championship out in Palm Springs. Plays good. He's still in the Fat Boy Challenge. Like I said, he plays good. He won the Banks out here in Louisville in 2007. Stevie Moore did. Yeah, he did used to play on the road.
Well, now that Vacuum Dude is gone, I'll actually turn the mic back on.
Dang it, JR. I was having a good time.
Hey, you don't have to stop having a good time because of me.
Okay.
Yeah, this is JR. JR from Inside Pool. I'm joined in the booth by Brooke.
Yeah, I'm famous. Do you have the dates for the Chetito Memorial Tournament? Pav Pool? Oh, look, there's my friends. I don't know who they are, but they're my new friends.
They're your new friends?
Yeah. You know their names?
Well, that's Mark.
I know
Haney,
Amar.
Cliff Joyner. Cliff Joyner. He's got his arm around Cliff Joyner.
See? I gotta remember people. I'm not playing the but I'll be as y'all can come get some. All right. I do know better. Thank y'all.
Hey, 7-ball for life. How you doing?
I need more than the 7-ball. Johnson from Johnsonville. There he goes again.
Cliff
He just keeps
Joyner
walking by
ended up.
us.
I really don't know myself.
I want to say top 30, but it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't get you anywhere unless you know how many people had buybacks.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's living the high life now because he got in the top 30.
No, he's not. In the one pocket is what I was talking about.
Ah, 7-ball for life asking about the headsets. What do you think about that, Brooke?
Players
should they be allowed to play with headsets?
I think it's more distracting than anything else. So if they want to play with them, like, might as well let them. Every time I've tried to play with a headset, it seems like it's more against
you got
me
a
than
cable,
for me.
You got the sound going on.
I keep like unplugging my music system. It's no good.
Yeah, it's no good at all. I mean, for me, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, I
mean-
tried one time and it was just I couldn't keep the phone plugged in, the music plugged in, so it's no good. Wow. I'm willing to bet against the fact that he was playing for that. That's interesting. Cliff, where'd you end up in the one pocket?
34th.
Thank you.
34th.
Yeah, Cliff ended up 34th in the one pocket.
Taking it down. Oh.
Wow. This is a big shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
He left it right, though, didn't he?
That is he definitely missed it on the pro side. So you play the safe or you swing at it?
Somebody asking, well, 7-ball for life is asking. He hit it right back in the hole
Wow.
like it was a hanger.
Got to give that guy some props right there. Sylver just fired that in.
7-ball for life is asking me all about. He knows I don't play much anymore, but what type of setting do I prefer in the pool room as far as music and that stuff goes? I always thought that it's nice to have a mixture of classic rock.
I like classic rock because it just kind of goes away.
Yeah.
It keeps it from being lots of loud, noisy, whatever, but it just you don't fall into any traps.
Right.
What's funny is the first time I remember JR was back at the Camel Tour back in Louisiana. I think was the first time I remember him.
Man, back in the day there. Wow. Were you there when I was playing Tang?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I was.
That makes sense.
Back in the day when I was young.
Wow. Well, I think we both were young.
It was good times. Good times.
That was like 17 years ago.
Yeah.
Good memory.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right before you got into the reporting gig.
Yeah, I had a couple more years where I played there, and then I got into.
I remember when you stopped, I was like, oh, what's he going to do? Is he going to do both? And then you just went totally the way of reporting, and I was like, wow.
I started inside pool in, September 18th, 2001.
Yeah.
And what I did is I was looking around, and there was really nothing that I would call a pro tour. And with
There was
Camel
nothing.
going,
That's
I said,
true.
it's pretty much, that's a sign for me to try and get and
Do
more
something else.
business. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Turn the page in my life, I guess.
It was a little heartbreaking when that whole tour stopped, and everybody kind of fell out, and they tried to make it like they were still fighting the tour, and everything just kind of never came to be. Nothing much to do.
Come up a little
No
short
pro
here.
tour. Yeah, there's no pro tour.
Yeah, that's.
There hasn't been a pro tour since ESPN called it quits. I'd love that. That'd be great if ESPN got back into it. What logo, Spanky? That's a shot I want to learn. I have a hard time killing that ball.
Yeah, 7-ball for life was trying to bait me here a little bit, and now they're claiming that the headset is to give you control over the music that you hear, and yeah, that's one thing, and I don't mind that. It can get you into the mood and do all this stuff, but the best way to say it is, still I think what is obviously happening there is a lot of players want to use it to simulate their surroundings. They're being in control.
They
of their
control
surroundings.
it exactly, exactly. They put the earplugs in, and they get to hear what they want to hear. They get to
And like nothing's going to shark them and everything.
Yeah.
And I can go with that. That's not a problem. I mean, like I said, I think it represents enough of an advantage and disadvantage that it's a push. That it's
they can go either way.
So I don't see a problem with it.
Jonathan Penniger? I don't think I'm saying the name right.
Pinniger.
When he played Efren in the bank pool, he had the earplugs. He didn't have the electronic. He just had the plugs in, where it was like he was just blocking out the background noise, and that seemed to do him real well.
Yeah. Well, 7 Ball for Life. I think he has a good point. Whoever they are, I value whoever else their opinion they want to say on this. I think it's a topic that's still open. A lot of people have it going on right now. Some tours you're allowed, some tours you're not. And, like I said, it represents so many advantages and disadvantages. I still think it's a push.
It goes back and forth, absolutely. The BCA doesn't allow it. When you go play the BCA in May and you do all the stuff you do, they don't let you wear any kind of earplugs and earphones and listen to music, etc. So, but I'm with you. There's pros and cons to both. Personally, I just think it's more of an against you than a for you.
Right.
I just don't. When I'm listening to music, it seems like it sharks me more than it helps me.
Well, the only thing that I would say is once you put those headsets on, you give up your right to be warned that you're on 2 fouls. If I said that you were on 2 fouls, you can't dispute that.
Yeah, you can't argue it for sure. Anything. I mean, you can't argue anything. If I tell you it's a foul and I take ball in hand, what are you going to say? I didn't hear you?
That's right.
You have earphones in. I'm going to tell you, well, you shouldn't have the earphones in.
And there's argument that they're probably not blasting them. They're probably making it so they can
just
hear.
kind of melodic in the background, but still.
Well, they want to be able to hear talking, but I think at the same time maybe they're trying to drown out some of the potato chip eaters.
Basically, it cuts out the vacuum guy.
Yeah, the vacuum guy. He's out of here, man. I think what we ought to do is throw a bunch of ball bearings around and take out his vacuum tomorrow.
It's just funny because, like you said, you can do pros and cons either way, whether it's for or against having those headphones on.
Sure, I don't have it with me tomorrow. I'm stuck on the booth.
Vacuum guys in the union.
Wow, it seems peaceful now. You know what I mean? Oh, the vacuum guy again.
It felt really good for about 2 seconds, and then all of a sudden the vacuum guy turned back on.
It is. I don't know what it is, but I told you he'd be here for a minimum of 15 minutes, didn't I?
Oh, well, I think you said an hour, and I've been sweating him. I don't even know where he is, but I can still hear him.
We can hear his presence. We feel it. Okay, let's see. You can barely hear me, huh? How's that? Can you hear me now?
I can hear him now.
I'm a real soft-spoken individual. I need more bass. All right, more bass.
I tell you what, what's funny is I was talking to one of the girls earlier, and she was saying a couple of girls were playing One Pocket last night.
Yeah, a couple of days ago.
Yeah, and she said, boy, I'd like to play a couple of those girls. They were playing One Pocket.
Well, I think Sean's going to get a shot here.
Yeah.
3-5 tied up. Perfect. Isn't that the way it happens? Your guy's drilling you. He finally makes a mistake.
And
you're
you still don't get
wreck,
the out.
And it's still tied up.
You know what's funny is I always when I look at this shot I wanna roll that one down and find a way to combo that 110. None of these guys do that. I wanna roll that one down and lock up on that 2 and have the 110 to fire at. Nobody does that.
Look at this. He's going to lay it up in on this 3-5. Pretty good, except for it didn't improve his situation.
Yeah.
You have to break that out or something a little bit, nudge it.
Yeah. I like it better, like I said, pushing that 1 up on that 10 and making him do something.
Pretty good shot.
Looks like he's got that 1 on the side, though. Float that over and have. Is there room enough by that 5 to get that 3 in the corner?
No. As a matter of fact, I mean, I don't even think he can break it out, and I don't think he can get anywhere to play safe. I mean, he's in a trap here.
He's right up on that, yeah.
I mean, that's the best thing that he could have done is said, here, you
Just
take it, Sylver.
Yeah,
you
just
made
let
the
Sylver
mess.
make the most of it.
Now,
What's the race 2 on this?
well, I have no idea. They flipped a coin, and we had no idea what was going on there. Yep, that's a smart play here is get him on
Try
the
and
8.
duck him before. Yeah. Nice shot.
That's a smart play. He might be able to bend this and get underneath the 2 and slap it down near the 10.
Even if he does that, I don't know that really does a lot for him.
Well, this is the wrong thing to do. Is give him ball in hand now. Honestly, this is your best shot is to draw right back into it. And I don't really advocate, drawing with ball in hand, but in this situation, it is probably pertinent. Get it between the rail and the 5 and the 3. He'll corral the 3 down near the corner.
Try and break it open.
Mm-hmm. Do a little ticky action with your cue ball here. Perfect.
He did? Yeah,
there it is.
wow,
Corralled
he
it
hit
right
that
down the
good.
corner. Perfect. And right now, if you're Sean, you're going, man, this sucks.
That's absolutely true. But you know what all I'm thinking is, wow, no girl could do that.
I think there's a few of them.
I'm going to get in trouble for that remark, aren't I?
Not too much. I think you're kicked out of the WPBA, though.
I ain't never been there. They can kick me out all they want. There's a few girls. They know I'm telling the truth.
Good shot. He wanted to be over
He got
about
a little- yeah.
6 inches, and
He
he
got a
can
little
just hit
under
this
that.
with draw, plain flat draw, and it won't take off on him so much. Yep, you're officially kicked out of the WPBA.
Lucky me. Well, if they had more going on in the WPBA, I might be sad. He's brave.
I might not even mess with this 10. I might just slide and accept the thin cut on the 7. Just go right. Yeah. Stay in line for the 7. Don't even move the cue ball. But
Don't try and do anything.
6 or 7 inches.
Absolutely.
But he's Sylver Ochoa, so let's see
You
what
might
he
try
does.
and go in between that 10 and 9. You never know. There it
There
is.
it is. Yay, she called it.
Man, I play good. I might not have been able to do it, but at least I could call it.
Yeah, Sean Morgan is New York City via Alaska. I think he moved back to New York, or moved to New York City a few
He
years
did?
ago. Yeah. Nice player. This is not.
He's just not
This
getting
is
a lot
not
of.
characteristic of how he plays. You can't gauge how he's playing against.
Yeah.
The set's really not turning out the way he wanted.
Yeah.
Silver's on a roll.
It's tough, he's just getting punished, and he's not really doing anything wrong, but Silver's just making everything.
Yeah, that ball's had a little
Ooh,
skid
he skidded
sound
that
to it.
out, yeah.
You hear that? Yeah, that had that skid sound.
Who got a raise?
Down there. Red machine.
Well, that's how it goes. You know, even a simple shot like that, you start to get a little scared. So Sean needs to let his stroke out a little bit here and get the scared out of his stroke. There he goes. Nice.
I wasn't practicing on camera if that's whoever was asking. I'm an undercover player. If you don't know me, you don't know me.
Let me take a minute here to thank all of our sponsors that make this 24-hour stream possible. Of course, Diamond Billiard Products. Kamui Tips, they're doing a special. If you're interested in supporting this free tour, then what you can do is you can take advantage of the Kamui Tips offer, which is you get your 2-year subscription to Inside Pool Print Magazine, or a 1 year, and we'll send you a voucher for a Kamui Tip. You even can do the e-subscription online, which is only $9.99, and they'll send you a $20 tip voucher. Having a little bit of fun here.
I love your guys' posts. That's beautiful.
The chat is really awesome. They help make this all possible too. Folks, we love having
Am
fun
I
on
hot?
the chat. Trust me.
I like to think I'm hot. What am I supposed to say to that? No,
Brooke's
no, I'm
hot.
ugly as hell. What are you supposed to say?
Come on.
I'll take the 5 out and the breaks from you, Katski. How's that? Is that hot? Thank you.
Well, thanks, folks. You know what? We have some good moderators too. They, they make it fun like this. Where we can just have fun and we don't have to worry about anybody doing anything, a little weird.
I am a blonde. Wow, you're good, player.
Yeah. They're going to go look you up on Facebook now.
I do choose to be. Oh, my name's Brooke Thomason. You can go ahead and look me up. Go ahead. Have a good time, boys.
Sean's getting rolling here. A couple of more sponsors we want to thank. Fury Q's. We want to thank Bank Shot Calculator.
When's this end?
What's that?
When's this the last day? Saturday? Or?
Saturday, yeah.
Okay, so if we play tomorrow morning when we got full, we'll be okay, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
You may very well have played me at Hard Times. I played there for a lot of years. Intermission table dance. You guys got to throw some dollars at JR for me to get out there and dance.
Yeah, you can just hit our donate button.
Hard Times Bellflower, yes. If you donate $1,000 or more, I will go do a little dance on the table at intermission. Spanky knows what I look like. Tell him what I look like. Daniel doesn't know me, Spanky. It's so funny. I've known him for a number of years. He still didn't remember who I am.
Silver's in trouble here.
I am not Brooke Thomas in a yellow swimsuit. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I haven't worn a swimsuit in yellow swimsuit.
What's your professional name? Brooke Burke?
Yeah, that's me. Tell Spanky to put my post up there. He knows who I am.
What a great shot.
Wow. Cheers to that.
Thought the only thing he could have done better is keep it behind the
If
10.
right? Even now, that's wow. That's a tough shot right here.
Nice shot here. Good touch.
Cheers to that.
He almost left that kick.
Yeah, but even if he kicks it from here, he's not going to do a lot. My stripper name is Drunken Dog Smith. How you like that, people? Go ahead and take some of that. And somebody put up like your pool player hustler name or something on Facebook, and it was Drunken Dog Smith. I don't know what to do with that.
Lee Brett stopping by the booth, saying hello.
Hey, Steve.
It's 5 a.m., 5:10 a.m., and we still got action. We got players floating around.
What's your stripper name? Must have tatted a lot in there.
Drunken Dog Smith. That's my stripper name. Yeah. That was not good.
Mine's Jack Daniels.
You have to say it in your accent because that's much sexier than my accent.
Jack Daniels and Jack.
Now, this shot can be missed easy. It's what he's trying to do here.
What are you trying to say? I'm a big girl? What's going on here? I played 2 balls under Efren. Oh, my God, Spanky, I love you.
I could make a comment about that,
Don't shark my players.
Freddie's just been teaching me one pocket then. I played banks for the first time, JR, the other day. I played Freddie, I beat him 5-4. I've just played one pocket for the first time and beat him at one pocket.
You better watch. It might be the beginnings of a trap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You played great.
You guys have to give more to JR before I walk in the room. I'll show you all kinds of stuff if you give him enough love. What do I care? There's no drinks available anymore in Louisville. Oh, we got a break time. Here we go. We're gonna play one game real quick. Me and Lee. While Sylver goes on break. Hit the doorway. When am I supposed to do that, JR?
I don't know. They're letting the table open for you. I don't know.
All right. I don't want no haters. If you tell me anything mean, I swear to goodness, here I'll be in trouble. If they didn't have the queue up, I'd play some, but what am I supposed to do? Brooke? Aww. I am. Were they mean to me, JR? Because I will kick their fucking ass. What the fuck you want to do? I'll play some more pockets, blow more in the snaps.
Brooke is hanging out trying to make a game now, so we might get her back, we might not. Brooke's a great girl, really. Great woman. Always fun. Always fun. And I think she's going to come back and join us. Let's see if, well, she is.
I do.
They love you. Who wouldn't love you, right?
I know, right? Nice boobies. Thank you. I love my boobies. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hiding out. I don't go to Hard Times much anymore. I am a good time. Thank you very much. I got some guy telling me he's going to play 12-4 in the breaks, but I don't want to run all the way back to my room and get my cue. You need an old woman? You're an ass. What the hell does that mean? Yes, I did put Boosty in the Fat Boy Challenge. Jumpin' Joe, how does your girl play? Thanks, Spanky. Especially 13 card. I'll snap you off. Should I ask him what the races do?
Yeah. See what they're racing for. See what they're doing in there.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'm just going to get us the lowdown here.
What are you guys doing?
Race 7 for 100.
Race 7 for 100? Okay, thank you. Race 7 for 100.
Oh, okay. What's the score? Well, I didn't know whether he was practicing or not that last round.
2 to 1 me.
2 to 1?
Yeah, 2 to 1
We
me.
put you at 6 to 3. Really?
We're not even close. I think
OMG.
I think they must have ended that last set. Okay, so it's 2 to 1 him. They must have ended that last set is what must have happened. I got it.
Wow.
We weren't even close.
You had a little issue there.
Just a hair.
I messed up. Thank you. This is a funny story. Jeremy Jones, he only remembers my name because he once had a dog named Brooke. It's true. He had a golden retriever named Brooke. So I played cards with him one time, and he says, "Oh, I'm gonna remember that name," and he does every time. He's like, "Oh, Brooke," like my dog. Every single time.
Perfect.
I sold the pool hall because I was turning into kind of a shrew and decided it was time to make a change. I'm doing commentary, homie. You want to come sit with me? What'd you guys just do?
We just shipped 1,000. We were throwing quarters on the fucking spot.
Do you want me to announce that? That you guys are just go-offs?
You just did. You just did.
I didn't say a name yet.
Okay, good. Say their names.
Love you guys. Amar, what am I going to do?
Amar Kang.
I had a pool hall in Bellflower, California. It was called Hard Times Bellflower. Go figure. I am actually a medical biller and coder.
Really?
I am. I went to school for it. Yes.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's great. I'm a champion. And it's Brook without the E, fellas. B-R-O-O-K, just like the little river.
No E.
No E. Scooter's a player. What am I going to do, Spanky? Like, he's got action.
Look at that miss. That was weird.
I didn't see that. I'm still surprised it's 2 to 1.
It might
Sean
be
Morgan.
2-2 after all this. I'll tell you the truth.
Well, I see that coming, but I can't believe we were off that far on the score. Like, I'm
Well,
surprised.
I think the set ended, and they started a new set. That's why I saw them adjusting the coins, and I went,
Yes, Kenny is my dad. Act right.
That's right. Kenny is in 90% of my shots from the Derby City Classic. He's always in the front row just hanging out.
He is. We got that TV table action all the time. Howdy, guys. I didn't forget you. I don't forget anybody. Sometimes I need a picture, but I don't forget anybody. I like the song. It's playing in the background.
Who sings this song?
Gretchen Wilson.
There we go.
Yeah, I love this. The biggest set that has happened, or the biggest set that's happened to me? I think the biggest set I saw was a $50,000 one pocket between a couple of the guys about, well, gosh, it's been about 14 years ago. My Facebook name is Brookleb, Brookleb. I like this Gretchen Wilson because she says that I'm a double-fisted drinking son of a gun, 8-ball shooting son of a gun.
Really?
Yeah, that's me all over the place.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oscar is not here at DCC. I haven't seen him, and I don't think so. Yes, it was Jack Cooney and Toby. Wow, good for you.
Look at that stroke.
After Jack and Toby played at Q Club, they played at Hard Times. They played for several months. No, I have not been hitting the bar. Not for the last few hours, at least. What do you do? Spin under that and just shoot it up past the corner?
Well, he could cut this in and maybe run into the 8. You know,
It just seems like he's going to get underneath it and have to shoot it past that pocket.
he might be able to go down and back. Not sure.
Thank you. My dad is a sweetie. He's a great guy. He's going to play safety, run it around and get underneath that 9-ball. Well, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Thank you, POV Pool, for adding me. I haven't seen Kirkwood, but thank you.
Yeah, Kirkwood's not here.
Thank you for letting me know. I got water and ice. I'm trying to sober up, y'all.
I think he's going to go down and back. I don't think he wants to spin this ball. I think he wants to hit a thin hit on it. And
I think you're supposed to go for the shot. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
if you go for it, you get underneath that ball, you're going to have the safety anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you hit that a little weak.
Or he played a really good safety. I don't know.
I don't think that's a good safety. I mean, he's got the look at the ball.
Well, when I say good safety, I mean Sylver. Even if he makes his shot, he has to. He only
Come on,
has
Jeremy,
a limited
get in
amount
this
of
booth.
places
Come
where
in.
he can.
Jeremy Jones is running off on us. I'm just letting you know.
He's afraid of you.
Yeah, he is.
It's a really good shot by Sylver.
He's scared of his dog. The only thing about this is if you kick it, you might make it and get shape. There's
Well,
Scooter. Hey, Scooter.
he's on the phone.
He's running away, too. I scare off all the boys.
It sounds like it.
You know,
They're afraid to get in action with you.
I'm a little bit overconfident, I think.
Just saw Julie Melman walk on by. I don't think I saw her the first few days.
That'll get you broke right there.
That's not looking too good. He can then hit this and get natural position and lay it on the other rail and shoot the 8 down the corner.
Yeah, the only problem is that with the 7 to the 8, that if you get a little bit funny, getting on that 9 is a little tough, but there's like 70% of the table that gets you there. That might be the only part of the table that makes it tough.
Now, Sylver, if he doesn't like this cut, there's some built-in safety if you bank this ball and bank it long.
I have all kinds of stories from the golf game at Hard Times, but I don't think that's all good. You trying to get me in trouble over there?
Yep.
Did he get there?
Oh, yeah, he got there. He left it off the rail far enough that it makes it a little bit tougher to make it an easy kick safe. So, let's see what Sean got. He can hit underneath
He can kick
it.
that in the corner.
You can get underneath it
Ooh.
and hit into the tail. You
Hit
want to
that
hit a little bit thicker?
Yeah, hit that a little thin.
Well, he knocks that 8 up to the bottom rail, and a Q naturally would have went under the
If he
10.
did it, yeah, if he did it a little thicker, he'd have run down. Not much you can do there.
Well, judging from the way that Sean is playing 9-ball now, these guys might have a better game plan, be even more towards playing 9-ball, but I think Sylver has the better one-pocket game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I saw him play down in Cali a few times, and he's got a strong one-pocket game.
Yeah. I
Little,
think it's
little better cue ball control, I think.
Yeah. Well, he's aggressive. He keeps putting balls near his hole, and he kept, well, let's see, 2-2. Okay. He kept Sean on the defense all the time. Sean was not clearing out balls quite effectively as well, or putting any towards his side. So, yeah.
10 ball is interesting because if you don't do anything on the break, you just got so much to work towards. And I mean, like here, he's just coming from. You don't do any. It doesn't advance your game any to break. He's just behind all the time.
I think they're doing race to 7 for 100. It's not the biggest action we've seen, but it's two guys that I don't think really know how the other play, and they're betting their own and just getting out there and playing a little bit, guys.
You know what? That's what I love about pool right here. You know, step up. Let's see how you do. Let's bet a little bit and see where we fall.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no animosity for $100. Nobody's really gonna.
Nobody gets hurt.
You know.
Let's
whatever.
see where we go, and we'll adjust as it comes.
Yep. And you know, I always like a guy who bets his own. You know, I'd rather watch a guy bet $100 and bet his own.
Of his own money, absolutely.
I mean, it's nice to see those $5,000 and $10,000 sets, folks. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not cutting down when a guy gets back because that's part of the game.
Beautiful.
But there's something that's extra polished and beautiful in the fact that a guy's going to say, "Yeah, I got my own money. Let's give it a whirl."
I'm willing to sweat it out. Absolutely.
I 90% of my games when I played were bet my own. You know, the big, you know, like the $25,000 and $10,000 sets. No, I always had a backer.
Of course.
Didn't have
But,
that
you know,
money.
it's different when you've got that backer to play by yourself. It doesn't matter if it's a $500 backer or a $100 backer. It's just a different game.
Yeah, it really is.
And JR was busy taking pictures even when he was getting staked.
Yeah, I don't do too much pictures anymore. I took about 30 pictures while I was here
That's
so far.
it?
I
Wow.
used to take 30 in a minute.
Yeah, you used to take so many pictures. That was funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have so many shots of people nowadays. I don't think I need to take a picture of anybody for a while, but I get out and I take some pictures.
You
I
know-
got my camera underneath there, and
It's tied now.
I'll probably take some pictures in the last couple of days.
You know what makes me laugh is that you see these guys now, and before, even during the Camel Tour, it didn't matter. Like, if you're playing, like, people didn't know who you were, and now everybody takes pictures. Everybody knows you right away.
Yeah.
You don't get no undercover action. There's nothing. You're not sneaking in anywhere.
Yeah. I love the idea that, you know, I was in the top 16 for quite a while, and sporadically during my career, and
That's right.
people couldn't pick me out in the lineup.
That's
I was
right.
like,
I remember that. You know, it's funny. It's the first time I saw you was in New Orleans. Remember that tournament?
Yeah, I do.
At New Orleans what was it, the convention center?
Yep, we were at one of those convention centers down there.
And it was hilarious. I was just like, oh, okay. And then the next time I saw you, you were like a magazine owner, I swear. It was the next event.
And now I do video.
Yeah.
What the heck's going on with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Stop. You're the peanut gallery. What's the peanut gallery? I heard the Seminoles done too. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
That's
they called
sad.
me. They called me. We did their streams last year.
Did you?
And they actually called me. They said, "Well, you're the first person we're calling, but give us an hour before we hit the press release." But
It's
yeah.
heartbreaking. You know that. I mean, it's just sad because pool's just falling out. There's nothing. What do you do?
Yeah, and you know, we had a lot of videos that we had put up for them that were rentals.
Yeah.
And people wanted to say, well, they wanted to rent them for 99 cents. And there were a lot of people complaining and everything else. And I said, guys, I said, you do realize that this is one of our great sponsors. You know, there's an era that you can go, the Camel era. There was even a short time the IPT era. And then there was the Seminole era.
Yeah.
And these are people that are putting money into the sport. They don't have a skim process where they say, let's get 1,000 people and make $10 a piece off of them. No, they're saying, look, here's a bunch of money to put on a tour. Here's a bunch of money to give away, and we're going to do this. And people were complaining about 99 cents to watch these videos. And I said, without your support, don't expect this to keep being something where we're just a charity. And
The part I never understood is it's so hard. You've got these people. You're never going outside of the pool box. Your main base is people that are already pool people.
Right.
And so Seminole, thank goodness for them and people like them, because without them, you never get that experience of tournaments from the East Coast and stuff. I'm on the West Coast, and we just don't have any of that. We don't get to see. We don't get to. There's nothing near us for the men's tour. We have the women's tour that's in San Diego, and that's about the best thing we get. And then we get the BCA Vegas. But I mean, we used to have a San Diego stop. We used to have an LA stop. We used to have just a lot more events back when it was Camel, and you miss that. You know what I'm talking about. You just don't get that anymore. You don't get the tour feel anymore.
Yeah, there's
no TV. It all comes down to the no TV.
Yeah, it really does.
Brooke Thomason. Thank you very much. Sylver's playing, and he's down 2-3.
Hello, Internet land. Anybody from Houston?
Yeah. Stones, which tour?
Vieja San Diego, that's the one that's
okay. How do we get it back, meaning television or a tour? There's only one way to do it at this point, folks. We do it ourselves. A lot of people are starting to become aware. I put up a gallery of our new facility down in Cocoa Beach. There are 2 tables in there. And had we not been here, we more than likely would be down there putting in video equipment, or at least getting prepared to get down there and put video equipment. We're putting in a production, or a set of production equipment that will allow us to make broadcast-ready video for the tour or whatever event we want. It won't really be a tour. There's no tour. But it's going to be a 24/7 facility. We have 2 arenas. We have a 5x10, and we also have a 4.5x9. And if you guys want to go over to Inside Pool Mag and look for the gallery, the first gallery you will run into is the Inside Pool Billiards facility. And we'll get some pictures to see how we set everything up over there. It's actually, something that we're very proud of, and we expect to really give us a chance as a sport. Is it the only one? There's another facility, obviously, but this one here is built with the idea of having spectators. We have room in a facility in the 2 arenas. We have room for over 100 people in seating, so should be fun.
I think it'll be great. That's what you need. You got to get comfortable with the players. We got to start bringing in people that don't know.
Who is from Houston? Jumpin' Joe. Who is that?
You still haven't introduced yourself.
Oh, Jason Bacon from Houston.
I see Limbaugh 345 is asking to do, I think, online is helping or hurting. Let me be very blunt. Online, we as a sport are getting a second chance. This is something that doesn't happen. In the 90s and the 80s, we fell into the, contract that ESPN made to get catalog material, to own content. And in the end, we don't even own our own sport, people. It's owned by ESPN. You see an hour of sport on, you know who wins? ESPN.
does.
They make $50,000 an hour right now
Yeah, I know.
for the 36 commercials that they run.
Brent Thomas
And
is a clown.
that's minimum. Well, what I'm saying is the television that you watch it on in 2 or 3 years will be used for a majority of internet content as opposed to the cable content that you see. The problem with cable networks is, it might be limited to 30 states or 12 states, or it might be limited in coverage. The internet is worldwide, and the world is switching to it. And by us making our own facility, and by us taking the 1,100 cataloged programs that we have, which is right around 2,000 hours, which is a full year of programming without any interruption. Us putting that online and going with the 24/7 channel that we're going to launch on April 1st is going to change the sport for the better, because people will be able to know that at 2 o'clock every day they can go watch somebody give lessons or whatever it might be. Our programming isn't set in space right now, but we have enough programming that's ready to go and the facility that's ready to start pumping out even higher quality productions. And at least we got something out there. So is online hurting? No, it's the future. And right now the reality of it is that we're going up against football, basketball. Everybody's back in the mix, and what we're doing is we're seeing it first and running there and hoping that we can plant our flag and get enough land that we won't get run over again when this onslaught of big money comes in from these other spectators.
Jeanette Lee was on American Chopper last night. I saw on TV.
Orange County.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
She does a great job representing the sport.
she really does.
Out of all the players, I think she's probably the best known. Even
everybody
in
always
America,
asks
maybe
me.
even better than Efren Reyes and those players, because
Yeah,
you
she's
don't
more
see those
visual.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean has just missed the last 2 strokes, and that's uncharacteristic. He plays a little bit better than that. I think he felt a little bit guilty about slopping the ball in, too, I think.
All right, people in here calling me clowns, and I don't even know who they are. Who's from Texas? Jumpin' Joe, who are you? I'm not a clown, only sometimes.
He's a clown.
He tries.
It's not.
Introduce yourself. I don't know you either.
My name's Jason Bacon. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Jason, nice to meet you, man. Nice to have you on the show.
I've made a ball a couple times.
Can't play like other sports. Really, Limbaugh? You don't know? Jeanette has boobies. Efren doesn't.
Oh, wow.
I can go to that conversation. We can have that talk.
Wow. Well, you saw those pics she did for ESPN. Those were really tasteful. But
The body
it
issue?
was when she did the showed her scars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One way or the other, whatever.
They're jealous of our last name.
Bacon makes everything better. Y'all should know that.
Did you see that ad where it's got
It's bacon.
people that died, and then it had
Choa.
Kevin Bacon. They're like, "Oh, please don't die. I'll be sad."
Choa. He's in
Somebody's
there
asking
somewhere.
a little bit about the ESPN. I'll let you know there's 2 types of sports on ESPN. Those that are on the treadmill and work for ESPN, and those who demand money from ESPN. Which would you like to be? Well, the music stopped in the 90s, and it was pretty much guaranteed that we were not going to be one of those sports that got paid.
I'd like to be paid.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
nice.
ESPN does. It's their job to make sure that people are
What?
not demanding millions of dollars from them. Obviously, they'd like to get paid instead of paying us.
You were playing when they had ESPN.
I'm on the air, bro.
You played when they were still playing off of ESPN.
I'm getting called
We tried. Okay, there's just so everybody knows. Everybody thought that they read what the magazine said 20 years ago, and they said Don Mackey's an evil man. Well, what Don Mackey was trying to do, folks, was get us out of this rut that ESPN had us in. And the rut that it was very, very bad. We come and get our money from the industry. The industry gets promised some bill of goods about getting 2 ads, for the first 2 showings and everything. And then after that, you got to produce it to ESPN's specs, which meant it pretty much was generic, so the advertisers got very little exposure during the programming. So 4 years later, you can show the same programming. They don't know what year it was made, and they don't know who really sponsored the thing. And the guys who put up all the money to produce it don't own it, nor are they existing inside of it. So now, who wins? ESPN. Every hour of show. I mean,
Well, it always was. Back when y'all played, even then, when you guys were on current ESPN status, it still wasn't current. It was still a month or 2 later.
right.
I think it's retarded that if Jeanette comes to play this tournament, even when a WPBA tournament's scheduled, that she gets fined for it. That's what I think. If you get a girl playing in a big tournament like this, it's nothing but good press. And
Well,
you know what I mean?
you do realize,
Especially if she does good and gets like the
No.
gambling award.
Let me make this comment. They did not have the women's all around this year because the WPBA had a conflicting event.
Exactly.
So no amateur woman could win the all around this year. And in fact, I played the banks and went up and said, why isn't there anything listed about the all around for the women? And they said, oh, we're not doing that because there is a WPBA event that's conflicting.
Did they really turn down Nike?
Yes, they did.
Why?
They turned it down because Nike said that they would sponsor a percentage of an event, not the whole event.
Mm-hmm.
And so they said, no, you need to sponsor the whole event, so then no Nike at all.
Something's better than nothing, right?
That's what I would have thought, but that's not what happened. And actually, Jeanette Lee's the one that made that happen.
Because that's huge. Even partial sponsorship would be more than,
Foot in the door mentality got thrown out
But
the
that's
door.
not what-
And I don't know the details of it, and I don't really want to weigh in with all that was retarded, because maybe it was a bad deal.
Ooh.
There's a reason that it didn't get. I mean, obviously everybody's excited about it to hear.
This is,
but still.
Just to make sure everybody knows, this is like 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago. It isn't anything current. It was 10, 15 years ago, and Nike was going to sponsor a percentage of an event, and they decided they wanted a whole event, not a percentage. So it's not like it's anything recent.
Well, what's funny is they're discriminating against Nike there somewhat, and let me
I
just say,
agree. No, I agree with that.
Simona's Cloth come up and said, "Hey, what I'd like to do is sponsor a portion of an event,"
They would never
would
say
they would never say no, right?
They were trying to force Nike's hand.
Yeah, and they're not going to get strong-armed there.
No.
I
But
can
who was
guarantee
it? At the time that Nike offered, they were being sponsored by, I don't remember, but it was an alcohol beverage, the WPBA. It was, shoot.
So what were they going to make them do? All wear Nike shoes or something? Or what
No.
were
They wanted to add like maybe 5 or 10,000 to an event instead of like saying, I'm going to sponsor the whole event.
And just put up a sign
Saying,
that's visual?
yeah, they just didn't go for the whole event and it wasn't approved.
Well, but the reality of it is when it really comes down to it at the end of the day, they still would have only been feeding ESPN's hunger to own content.
Well, the whole problem comes down to the fact that ESPN, like, we don't have a current contract with ESPN for either WPBA or any PBT or men's billiards. So even when you do have something that comes up on ESPN, it's a month down the line or 2 months down the line.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's nothing live. Live broadcasts are extremely expensive. We don't have the budget for a live broadcast just yet.
Gordon.
So we are going to be, and just so you understand, ESPN has such stringent policies on how they want things produced. A live production is extremely expensive, and it makes sense for us to put it in a can, edit it up, and give it to them.
Can he carry them this?
On that basis, I don't think it makes sense for us to give it to them. I think that
Right.
the WPBA should have started ESPN as sliding down the slippery slope years ago, 2 decades ago, where they offered limited rights. Where okay, you get it for a year, ESPN, or 2 years, but we retain ownership the
And
entire
if you don't
time.
do anything with it, then
Well, no,
it's your loss.
you want it after 2 years, you pay us. That's fine. And they could have been making money off this catalog of decades of production.
Mackey lost that.
What's that?
Mackey, I think, lost that.
No, it wasn't Mackey.
It
Mackey
wasn't?
was like I said. Mackey was not all the evil guy that
No, I
everybody
know
thought.
that, but I
He
just
wanted-
thought he was the one who signed it kind of away.
No. Mackey was boycotting, and this is how the men got put out: is that Mackey was saying, "Look, don't go across, don't do this," and the women were like, "Yeah," and then
That-
we woke up one day and the women announced, "Hey, we've got a contract with ESPN."
That's
And that's what
that
set
I
our
do
sport
remember.
right down.
I
Because
remember that the women signed off and they had that big contract, and the men wouldn't sign, and all of a sudden the men had nothing, and the women had the contract, and then and you lost the whole tour with the men.
You know what I think? I think that once we lost that thing with Camel, with that whole crap in Vegas, that was huge.
well,
When Camel pulled out,
The way
because
that we
that
lost-
was going to be
That
huge.
wasn't Camel pulling out. That was they didn't approve of everything that was happening.
Well, yeah, I know,
decided
and
not
we
to
all know
pull.
what happened. So, I mean, they were taking advantage of the situation, and they didn't like the way things went down. And
Jeanette is the most. She's wonderful for pool. I think that Jeanette is the
She
best thing for pool. Everybody recognizes her. She puts on the best face for pool. She goes out there and anybody that just plays bar table pool knows who Jeanette is. Whereas, 9 out of 10 of the top men pool player, nobody's going to know who they are.
right.
And she really puts herself out there, and you got to give her a little love for that.
Miss Q. Come on, Sylver, chalk your Q.
I think we're at 4-4 here, right?
I think that was just the fourth game or eighth.
I know he won the last game, so.
The sad part is as good as she is and as strong as an ambassador of pool she is, she's never going to be competitive with the top men.
No, she does a lot for the
That's not what
game.
she's supposed to do. She's
That's-
just supposed to get out there, get pool out there. I mean, it'd be wonderful if all those APA people just got out there and watched pool. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Well, you're hitting on a very good point. Right now, pool is categorized as a participation sport.
Yes.
The big money sports are known as spectator sports.
Yep, it's
So
true.
What we have is the mentality of pool players is still me. It's all about me. How does that affect me? And can I win my next game if I do something like watch this guy play?
Yeah.
And honestly, short of the gambling aspect, there's not really a lot of spectator carrots out there for us to dangle.
Well, it's real hard for the big companies to get into it when they know for a fact that there's a lot of crooked stuff going on in the back
A
rooms.
little bit shady.
It's
Well,
real hard for them to back that.
It's concerned that, and most people don't realize the process that something goes through. And the process isn't some guy just sits down and says, "Hey, I'm going to give you some money," and my boss is going to let that happen. It's generally
Well, it's big wigs coming out.
7-8 people,
Right.
all brainstorm. They all have specialties,
And they
what
come out and they watch the tournaments and they see the people and they see how much money's being made and all that.
They might
Everybody
not
has
even
their
go
own
that
job.
far. They might not even go.
I've
that
seen
far.
a couple of people down here and they're, you can
well,
tell
they're-
they can't hold a cue, but they're out here looking at the business.
No, the most.
Yes, you can.
Here. I'm tired of this. Bacon out.
Brooke in. Thank you, Bacon.
Thanks, Jason. He's like, yeah, no, let me out of here. I'm in a trap.
See, I don't think Jeanette's shady. I think that Jeanette's great for pool, but the problem just comes down to that you don't get a lot of airtime for pool, and it makes it less than it is.
Yeah, and I know.
Come on,
that-
Amar, come here. Come here and sit down. Amar Kang's coming in here to say hello, people. Come say hello to Amar.
Yeah, I'm just saying hello because they asked me to.
I like that cue.
What match is this here?
This is Sylver versus Sean Morgan. It's kind of
How much are they playing for? No idea.
Well, there's
See,
a
everybody loves
table
you.
mechanic is saying that
Show some
the guy running it died. No, it wasn't actually the guy that running it. T. Wayne Robertson was he was the one of the people that got NASCAR off the ground, and he was behind Campbell's Sports Marketing, SME Sports Marketing Enterprises, and he died tragically in a boating accident in New Orleans, and the boat that he was on was hit by a tanker, and we were in Nashville when we all heard the news, and we knew that it was pretty bad. But that was just one of the things that happened. Another thing that happened was the legislation that came down forbidding Camel to, first off, they weren't allowed to use Camel Joe, sports marketing to children using cartoons. Okay, they went down that line, but there was also the sports legislation where Camel wasn't allowed, and the cigarette manufacturers
That's right. They
were no
called it
longer
off.
they were no longer permitted to advertise in sporting events. So at that point there, Camel knew that they were almost done. And much like we had the issue coming along here with the Seminoles, we knew that it was done. They had millions of dollars tied up in memorabilia that they were just more or less trying to give away. They couldn't keep it. It had to be out of their possession. Mirrors, ashtrays, you name it, lights, everything that was designed to promote pool, they had to give it away or destroy it.
Right, because didn't they change like chiefs at the Seminole tribe?
That's the Seminole thing. I'm sure that there were some numbers that were passed around, but I also understand that the new powers that be have a different direction that they'd like to take their marketing. And, we just want to say thank you for, all the time that you were in our sport. I appreciated every minute that they were around.
Absolutely. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to appreciate what you've got while you've got it.
I hope all you guys appreciate J.R. Calvert's commentary, because he's really one of the greatest in this business. Like,
I don't know about it. Thanks, Amar.
Busting out.
Thank you to Amar. Wow.
I'm about to go to sleep. It's really getting late around
Hey,
here.
y'all did an amateur story on me a while back.
It's really getting late around here, ladies and gentlemen.
Amar's going to bed. Y'all can tell him good night.
It was a while back. It was like a year ago or so.
What was his name? I forgot his name.
Excuse me, POV pool. I don't like that whole she's a woman. They're going, a little nuts at times. Everybody goes a little nuts at times, homie. Every person.
Every man, woman, child. All right, Amar.
I'll see you for sure at the Swan.
Absolutely, homie.
Take care, buddy.
All right, buddy. You have a nice day, huh?
Amar does need sleep. He's running off right now. And Bacon's running off right now, too. Oh, no, he's sitting back down. You don't know.
No, he's wobbling
Women's
off.
pool. Who you, Derby? The Derby won. What's that about, the women's pool? Yeah, it's hot for a big girl. I appreciate that, Moyer. You should have seen me 60 fucking pounds ago. I appreciate you. The leagues do keep the pool rooms open.
Without leagues, this event wouldn't happen.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Without leagues, what would happen is we wouldn't have a bar market. And right now, Diamond is in a replacement market with their tables. It's their money that they make from the replacing the Valley tables that actually
I'm
in
actually.
their 7-foots. It makes this.
I
event
agree.
possible.
I'm looking to put in a diamond in my house so I can be ready for BCA in May.
There you go.
I do. I want to put a diamond table.
Like 4 more bar boxes here.
There is. There aren't very many bar boxes here. I think there's only one, right? There's only one. We need a few more. But there is a tournament coming up in Tunica, Mississippi.
Yes, there is.
in July, the 20th through the 28th, and there will be 70,
There's 80.
80 bar boxes,
87,
and there'll be a bar box amateur event along with the pro event, and of course there is the Reno event coming up in February, the February 13th through the 19th. That'll be a fun event. There's a women's event, a men's event. Well, they need 16 women, but come on, ladies, show up. Show some love, because, I want to get that 1,000 added for the 16 players for the women's. I ain't looking to play for nothing. Brunswick isn't getting out of pool. What's that about?
I don't think they're getting out. I think they're going to be here for a while.
They just got some competition now where they didn't before.
I'd rather play on Brunswick tables, to be honest.
I like Diamond. I have always liked Diamond.
They both look good. It's just what I learned on,
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that diamonds and Brunswick play different, and whichever one you're used to playing on, you're used to playing on. You just need to put in that time to get ready for whichever one you're going to do.
Everybody knows the diamonds make it a little short.
The 1,000 added for 16 women is in Reno, and like I said, it's the Reno Bar Table Championships. There's 10 ball, 8 ball, and 9 ball, and it's the 13th through the 19th
Of February?
of February. Sorry, yeah. But there does need to be 16 players, 16 women players.
That was a great shot.
Thank
I
you,
liked that
Moyer.
shot.
Moyer loves me. I love you too, Moyer. Yay.
Some people asking about, I see JT Nineball asking if our channel is going to be pay-per-view. No, we're a firm believer in
send
free.
us $7,000 and you could
There
keep,
you go.
you
Brooks,
keep
our
doing
new
it.
business manager. Yes, if you want to see one pixel.
Everybody will take a shirt off at a time if you if you send us $7,000. I will be playing the women's rum runner event, and there will be a Calcutta. So send your money, boys.
No, the channel will be free though. Just to answer the question.
That's JR saying it's free. I'm saying y'all need to send some money, and we'll strip for you.
We just moved it right along, folks, didn't we? We just caught a gear.
Bacon's gonna drop them draws for you.
I think I'd have to pay them.
Folks, the kids are getting up for school in about 3 minutes.
Look at Moyer. I love you, Moyer. I hope you find me on Facebook because you're just a sweetie. Gabriel's. I haven't heard about Gabriel's in a long time.
We have an estimated launch date, and JT Nineball's asking when we're going to launch our channel, and we have an estimated launch date of April 1st. Now, that was before we knew we were coming to Derby, and the Derby, this particular stream kind of got dropped on us a week and a half, 2 weeks before the event. We got a call from Diamond, and we said, yeah, sure, we'll come on out here and help you guys out. It'd be a blast. And
Absolutely.
It's turning out to be fun.
Absolutely. I don't know who Susan Williams is, and I assume, Spanky, when you say Jenny, you mean Jenny Lee, and of course Jenny's always tough. But it's bar boxes in Reno, and I feel like that's the great equalizer of pool, If you want to play bar boxes, we can play some bar boxes. What are you going to do?
Well, we're anxious to see how the 10-foot is going to change the game.
I love the 10-foot. It really does make it about the shooter instead of about just
how the break
shooting
goes.
in balls or whatever. It makes you about the player, not about the equipment.
Everybody's going to have to borrow Earl's cue. Everybody's going to have to borrow Earl's cue.
The longer extension. What's your name, Bacon? What's your wife's name? It's hilarious. What?
Well, honestly, somebody asked us why we don't have diamond tables down in Cocoa Beach, and we had a Gold Crown 1 9-foot and a Gold Crown 1 10-foot in possession when the project got started. The project got started in summer of last year. I'd venture to say that I know it sounds funny, but what we did to the facility wasn't something that took 2 or 3 days or even 2 or 3 weeks. We gutted this facility and rebuilt it from the ground up, putting in bleacher seating and
Where?
it's in Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to see some of it, we'll put a little bit more photos out on Facebook. But if you go to InsidePoolMag.com, you can go there and bring up some of the pictures in our new gallery. The gallery, It's the first gallery, and I might bring up a few here for everybody to see in the booth.
All right, y'all. Jason says he's been divorced since '99. And would like to know what you're talking about. Efren does still play with the Judd. He also plays with Southwest. I don't know what that's all about. And
Jumpin' Joe.
And who are you, Jumpin' Joe? Bacon would like to know. And I am looking forward to the Florida spot. That'll be great fun.
Here's some pictures of the facility here. We'll show them to Bacon and.
Wow, look at that! I can't wait. I hope I get invited to an event, Jr. I want to come sweat it.
You think there's room for a few people here at the arena?
Yes, it looks like there's room for me. I'm gonna sit right there in the front center.
There you go.
I'm gonna bring a few of the fellas with me.
There's a view from the back of the arena.
A month ago.
Jumpin' Joe is saying that Jason is married to Heaven Bacon.
That was the girl who was dating a month ago.
And Bacon says no, that he was only dating her about a month ago. Wow, this is now the Dateline, y'all.
I know, right?
You can ask your personal questions, and one of us will answer. So,
They have no say in
And at 7 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll turn into the religious channel.
praise the Lord.
Kumbaya, my Lord.
Kumbaya. Jesus loves me, this I know. Moyer, I don't know you very well, but when are you going to be in town, homie? We'll catch dinner.
This is the Dateline.
I am. I'm hoping to get several dates from this. What are you going to do?
That's Brent Thomas.
Limbaugh wanting to know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
is.
not allowed to have dinner with you. I heard you're not a nice person.
No, Jumpin' Joe is Brent Thomas.
The Tunica, Mississippi event is actually July 20th through the 28th.
That's correct. And there will be bar tables and big tables, pro and amateur event. It should be fun.
Church chat with the church lady.
With the church lady. I'll be what's his name? Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey.
Yeah, I'll be Dana Carvey. It's fine. He was the church lady from Church Chat.
Church lady, yeah.
There it is. Church. The board meeting.
Well,
Let's
Sylver's
see
getting a free shot here.
Do you find bar tables to be harder? No, I do not find bar tables to be harder. I think bar tables, like I said, are the great equalizer. I think that makes everything more equal. I love playing bar table tournaments because I can beat anybody in the world.
JT 9-ball, we're trying to launch the channel around April 1st.
But
we have some other things
bar table's a toy table
that we're doing.
What?
Obviously, we have to.
Absolutely.
The station will be separate from the facility. We're talking about two different entities there.
You know, I've beat King Kong. I've beat Keith McCready. I've beat Jerry Brunstetter. I beat a ton of people. I can't play for much, but I beat them all on the bar table, race to one, those little tournaments. I can't believe people don't step up and play on the bar table more. I think everybody should play on the bar table because anybody can win. Absolutely.
Sure.
Well, you pay your $10 entry, you get to play champions. Why wouldn't you give it a shot?
The people wanting to know how to get a seat in the arena. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to make that known to people, and we'll put the tickets on sale when we have an event that we know is going to be a special event.
All I know is I better get a free ticket there, JR. That's what I'm saying. My last name is Thomason, Thomason, and my first name is spelled Brook.
Spanky, you say you found the gallery? Yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. You can see some of the high bay lights that we have going in there and some of the things that we're doing.
Right. Yes, I did say race to one in a bar box. It's a great tournament. Race to one in a bar box, you can beat any champion in the world you want to play against.
think I should have won that.
Yeah.
Somebody won. We missed a game somewhere.
I think we missed like 6 or 7. I don't know how that
This is
happened.
well, it was a race to 7, so we missed something.
I didn't even buy
Aw, I am not an APA player, but thank you so much, Soft.
Yeah,
I have actually gone to APA. We had an all-women's team that went to the APA Nationals.
Really?
In the Open. Only the second all-women's team to make it to the Nationals. I feel pretty proud of that. Yeah. Beretta's team from New York was the first one. And then we were the second. Of course, we didn't win a match once we got there.
We were over after that, but you know,
we got there.
Offers.
We had a great. I mean, it was great fun. I do like APA. I think it's great that you get there and they take care of you. But I'm a BCA player from way back. But BCA's getting better at that too. They're getting better at it.
Yeah, they are.
More so in the APA. But
Oh, APA will kick you out, and you're out for like 3. What is it? 3 years? 2 years?
I don't know. I actually had a few of my friends had a team either last year or the year before. They told them they win one more match.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Well, you know, in the matter they won it before they kicked them out.
The only
Lost all their money.
the part I don't like about APA is that they kick you out, and then they don't do anything to fix what happened before you got kicked out. So if it's like 6 rounds in and they decide you're not supposed to be there anymore, you're just out, and everybody that you beat there's no effect to them.
There's no effect. They're done too. The people that it affects is the people that you would play next. They get a free bye.
Right. And that's kind of brutal.
Yeah, you would think the last person you beat should be the one that would advance.
To move on.
Right?
And they don't do that. They just buy the next person ahead of you.
Yeah.
So that's not. I don't appreciate that.
I don't quite agree with that. I don't know that that's, maybe there's some type of system that you could, put into place there, but I'm not totally in love with that.
Just telling you, if Ochoa and Morgan don't match up, Bacon says he's giving me 12-4 in the breaks, playing some one pocket, so y'all can side action on that, homies. I used to own Hard Times Bellflower in California, and so I know the guys in the game through that. I've played for 15, 17 years.
Brooke has been a billiards insider for 2 decades or so.
Well, I've known JR for 2 decades or so, back from when he was the player.
I was never the player.
You were a player.
I was a player. I played
Thanks, Spanky. Oh, I appreciate. I want Brooke in that game. Jason, you got action. How you like that? I play out of Hard Times Bellflower, and I also play at Danny Case. I'm 20. Oh, I love you. That's so sweet. Tonight I got so excited because I went to the casino that's here at the Horseshoe, and they they carded me.
You're like, yeah, baby.
And the boy that carded me was about 22 years old. Well, the first one was 27. And I said, I love you. And the other one was about 22, 23. He says, you love me too? I want to see your ID. I said, homie, I'll love anybody that wants to see my ID carding me. You got action. I would give you 11-6 if you want to play. I get the breaks too. I'll play you 11-6 in the breaks, and we'll see what happens. Where you at? Are you up here?
Oh yeah,
Oh please. 10-1 on the money. Ace one pocket. Really? I was born at night, but not last night, homie.